more heroes, it's hero the king. You catch on nobody but yourselves, nothing less to do. No more heroes, no time to steam. If you're gonna be number one.
Travis, it's kill or be killed.
Boys! Boom! Yo, what's up? It's been 3 days, lad? I know! Isn't that crazy? Anyway, hope you all didn't miss me too much. I had no content for 3 days. It's how it be. How it be like that sometimes, chat. I'd rather just not stream if I didn't have any content. Anyway, I still don't have content, so I'm just leeching off everybody else. How are y'all doing? How y'all doing today? Y'all doing good? I went out for 2 walks today. I went to get Starbucks, which I already drank, and then I went back to get some that. All right, boys. We all know what we came here for. 3 days ago, I asked you all, hey, send me your custom cards. And what did you send me? I had a submission of gay furry custom cards.
It's not the it's
Yo,
not the deck, it's the
Max for the 9 months.
I came here for you, X.
Same. Thanks for the 9 months, but I really appreciate it. I can't wait till you cave and just start doing IRL streams. That is the play. That is eventually the play. We are going to do IRL streams at some point. Anyway. We have a lot of stuff to go through. So I'll quickly do a little YouTube intro, and then we can... Yo, Kilburn!
It's not the deck,
with his
it's the
50th gifty sub. 50th! Yo, you're insane, Kilburn. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much for the continued generosity. Thanks so much, bud. Alright. Okay. Boobin. Okay, one sec. Let me get the YouTube intro in. Boobin! Today we're here with the custom... Oh, wait, no, I should turn off the music. Never mind. One sec. Take 8, chat, take 8. I can't lower the YouTube music down low enough. One sec. What music can we use? What music can we use? Well, let's just use some Persona music. We always use Persona music. No, too cheery. Mod checks music. Yeah, it works. That works. Alright. Ready? Okay. Boobin! Today, or I guess 3 days ago, I asked you all to send me your custom cards that you made. And today we're going to be looking after them to see who is the best of the best. Now, I will say that I will have to skip a few of them because some of you sent a few too many cards. One submission literally being a full 40 card deck of custom cards. I'm sorry. I ain't got time for that. I think there's also multiple. There was multiple of those. Of just some people overdid it. I was ideally looking for maybe 5 or less. But the best case scenario is that you send a single custom card. The best types are the ones that are just support for existing archetypes or just a cool custom card in general. Anyway, today we will be judging the custom cards on a few factors. A, PSCT, which is the most important one. Important, yes. Which is, how readable is your card? Is it structured that a normal person could read it? Or not a normal person, but a Yu-Gi-Oh player could read it. Let's face it, we're not normal people. B, the balancing of the card. We don't want a card that just says you win the duel. That should be easy enough. And then 3 is how realistic it would be to actually be printed into a game. Now this one is a bit more... Who cares? You get Dragoon's a printed card. Mystic Mind's a printed card. Alistair is still a card. So, who knows? And then also, you get bonus points if you use original artwork. Now, it's not going to be a huge bonus because then all the artists get a huge bonus. So, it's just a bonus point thing. But there is one last little, I guess, scoring factor, which is how much does Twitch chat, which we are live with right now on my Twitch channel. Hopefully I edit that in post. I will not do that. I will get my editor to do that for me. Thanks, Nico. Anyway, we'll get started in just a minute, but first, that was good. Right. Let's get into some customs. Custom kudos. Alright. The Twitch lizards, the YouTube frogs. Alright. Okay. Alright. Let's start with a cool one. I really liked this one. I did enjoy this one thoroughly. So I did go through most of them beforehand, by the way. Yeah, that's really it. Anyway, right. On to the first of the custom cards. Also, Iro, thank you for the gift sub. Appreciate it. Right. On to the first of the customs. Okay, so this is 4 cards, which is fine. Okay? This is 4 cards, which is fine. So we have Metaphys support cards, and then they were also gracious enough to give us the other Metaphys cards that are already in the game, but thankfully I already know what each and every single one of these cards do already. Let's quickly go in with Metaphase Serpent. Now, the artwork they chose for these are pretty cool. And also, is this a real card, by the way? Because with this Yu-Gi-Oh logo, this just makes me feel like it's a real card. But I don't know, maybe I'm getting debated. Anyway. Right. So, let's start with Metaphase Serpent. It's a level 2 worm effect monster with 1200 attack and 1300 defense. If this card is added from the deck to the hand by the effect of a Metaphase card, you can special summon it. During your opponent's main phase, if you have no cards in your graveyard, quick effect, you can banish this card you control and then target one of your Metaphase monsters and special summon it. And then during the standby phase of next turn after this card is banished, if you control a Metaphase monster, you can shuffle this into the deck to draw a card. Or if you control 2 or more Metaphase monsters with different names, draw 2 cards instead. You can only use one of the effects per turn and only once per turn. And then also, you cannot activate monster effects the turn you activate any of this card's effects except Metaphase monsters. Step 1. Card is cool. The design of the card is cool. It's not incredibly broken.
It's
not
just it's not the deck, it's the pilot.
It's a good design. It makes sense. It actually helps out the archetype it's meant to be in. And it's not too busted. And the PSCT is also very good. So we're good so far. Good start. Right. Next card is Metaphase Power Struggle. Continuous spell. You can banish a card from your graveyard and add a Metaphase monster from your deck to your hand. But for the rest of this turn, you cannot normal summon or set or special summon monsters with that name, nor activate their monster effects. If your other Metaphase card in its owner's possession is banished while this card is already face up in your spell and trap card zone, you can special summon a Metaphase monster from your hand. So this card's really weird, but it does make sense, because it might seem bad to you, but it just because of the fact that when you're banishing a Metaphase monster, they activate during the next standby phase, so this part doesn't actually matter too much, and also just makes it so you can just get to your Metaphase monsters a lot easier. And then also, this effect's pretty neat. The problem is that the Metaphase monsters only trigger if they're special summoned by the effect of a Metaphase monster, so this other effect of summoning a Metaphase monster from your hand isn't the greatest, but it's okay. It's still a fine card. Next up is... Oh, and once again, art good. There's one problem that's not taken from a real card like the other Metaphase cards. I think that's fine. Isn't... I feel like this is taken from a real card. Maybe it isn't, I don't know. Anyway. Right. Okay, so artwork, good. I'm not even sure if this is a real card, to be honest. This could actually just be a real card, and I'm just Pepega right now. But artwork is sick. It would actually, like, I'd be convinced if this was a real card. The effect is good. That's like a fine card. It's searchable, so it's like it's already fine, right? And then it's not too overpowered. It's cool as fuck. Still a good start. Right. Next up, we have Metaphase Wyvern. It's a Link 1. And we don't like Link 1s in this house. We don't like Link 1s in this house. But you know what? We'll give it a chance. It requires one non-Link Metaphase monster. You take no battle damage from attacks involving this card. You can only use each of the following effects of Metaphase Wyvern once per turn. If this card is banished during the standby phase of the next turn, you can shuffle this banished card into the deck, then target cards your opponent controls up to the number of your banished Metaphase monsters with different names. Destroy them. You can discard one card and activate one of these effects. Banish a card from your deck, or add one of your banished Metaphase cards to your hand. Alright. So, I'll get back to this one. That's all I'll say. Metaphase Whitehorn Dragon. Requires 2 monsters including a Metaphase monster. And if this card's link summoned, you can target a card in your graveyard and a card your opponent controls. You banish the first target, and if you do, destroy the second target. So you banish a card in your graveyard and you destroy a card your opponent controls. Fine effect. Second effect. if your opponent special summons a monster while you control another Metaphys monster, you can target one other monster your opponent controls and banish it. This was pretty cool. It doesn't banish the monster that is summoned, it just banishes something else. Pretty neat effect. Both effects are fine. Cool balancing. I could see this being a real card. Cool. Very cool and neat, you know? Not incredibly broken. It's a fine card. But then we get to this, and we go back to this one, and it's like, it is a bit, why does it have this many effects? It's Link 1. Link 1 should not have this many effects. This one's very, very, very busted. But even while I'm saying that, the Metaphys deck is so bad that I don't think it even matters how broken this is. That's my hot take. However, this part's just crazy. The problem is that how are you banishing this, right? Like, how are you actually realistically banishing the Wyvern? Are you linking it off and then banishing it for the effect of this? Well, yeah. In their world, that is what you do. Yeah. And you can also use this. You know, fine, whatever. Who cares, right? So cool. Yeah, I wouldn't mind, you know, the new Metaphys overlords. I would not mind it. Metaphys overlords. So, what is my? Yeah, I know Steel Rain. Don't worry. I can recognize the name by seeing the name in the bottom right corner. Anyway, Brown Love Father. Right, boys. So, for myself, I will give these custom cards an A, or I guess a 85 out of 100. The only reason why it's not higher is because the Link one I feel is a bit too a tad too big, too many effect. So it's a bit good. It's a bit good, but I will give it my 85%. But now here comes the actual hard part. Now you're gonna have to do some voting. Metaphys cards. 100, 80, 60, 50. Let's see. We'll do a ranking from 5 for Twitch chat. All right, Twitch chat, you have 1 minute to vote on the Metaphys cards. Are you gonna give it out of 5? Essentially, you're giving it out of 5. Okay. All right. Looks like Twitch chat is looking at a strong 4. Strong 4. I would agree. Just do S, A, B, C, D tiers is better. Nah, I think out of 5 is fine. 5 would be perfect. 5 would be perfect, essentially. All right. It looks like Twitch chat is basically all in unison. Yeah, I know Whitehorn is Whitehorn Dragon. Is 1 not an option, or is it just cut off? It's just cut off 1. Sorry. There you go. I probably should have had the entire thing. There we go. Right. But yeah, I do think the Link 1 is a tad too overpowered because of the fact it's a Link 1, and I think we can all be in unison by saying that it is a 4. Now, we will now do this. So, Metaphys by Steel Rain. 85. It's just a 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5 from chat. And me. Cool. I think we have successfully, you know, we're in unison here. We are indeed in unison, right? Next up, we have a singular card, which is a card by Paolo. Well, I think their name is Paolo anyway. So this one's not on DB, unfortunately. However, it's fine. There we go. Right. So we have. This is for pain, essentially, is what they said in their email. One second, let me read out their email. Yes, it's volcanic support. That's all they said. And the title of the email was, "This card is for my man Pain 96." So we have Volcanic Magma Dragon, Fire level 5 Pyro effect monster, 2100 attack and 1200 defense. If you would send a card for a Blaze Accelerator card effect, you can send this card from the deck instead. And if you do, add one level 4 lower Pyro monster from your deck or graveyard to your hand. You can banish this card from the graveyard, shuffle any number of Blaze Accelerator cards and or Pyro type monsters that are banished to your deck. Banished? You can only act each effect once per turn. Okay, well, we have a couple of problems here. Well, first of all, apart from the obvious spelling mistake, it's a I don't know. There's the first effect is a tad too overpowered, but also at the same time, you can't. Well, it doesn't activate from the deck. It just sends from deck to grave instead. It'd be similar to the familiar possessed monsters, but it should realistically be a thing that if it's discarded for a Blaze Accelerator card, it should just do this effect. It should probably just do that instead. It should probably just be an effect when it's discarded for a Blaze Accelerator. I think the direction of where they were going with this card was actually fine. Just from the, like, if you ignore the first part, I think, like, Volcanic do realistically need a card that does something when it's discarded off a Blaze Accelerator, and also at the same time, it can shuffle back your resources into your deck, because it really needs a way to shuffle back Scattershot on your shells that isn't stupid Firestorm cards, you know? But I do like where they were heading with this card, but the PSCT, I think the idea is cool, but they made it a tad too broken, but also at the same time, it's a Pyro card, who cares, right? But Pyro can have as many broken cards as they want, and it's probably still not be good, unfortunately. There is a few ways to fix the card, but I do kind of see where they were going with it. So, personally, I will give them, you know, there's a lot of nice, there's effort involved, the artwork is good, like, the choice of artwork for it is good. I'm not sure if it's original artwork or not, but it's, you know, bonus points from me. Cool design, PSCT, a bit all over the place, and effect a bit too tad overtuned. So I will give it a 60% just for, because I just, and that probably is me being a bit too nice, but I like I think the idea is there. Anyway, Volcanic Magma Dragon. All right, chat. Now it's time for you to decide the fate of a Volcanic Magma Dragon. Vote on your devices now. Chat typing in chat, by the way, doesn't work. You have to go on your phone and go. You have to click. Just typing in chat doesn't do anything. Just so you know. Is it too late to submit? Yes. Unless it's a singular card. Oh. If you want the Metaphys support rating from chat and percent, that would be 78.18%. Okay. I didn't see the card, but it's a Volcanic card, so it's bad. Just for a final look at the people who want to see the card, in case anyone's new. There we go. Bring out the goat? Sure. Goat. Alrighty. Chat votes with a 3, and the goat is gone instantly. Alrighty. I do agree with the I do agree with the 3. The 3 is fine. Volcanic, Magma, Dragon. 3 out of 5. Chat, you're so smart. You're so smart and cute, chat. Did I ever tell you that? Alrighty. Next we have a joke submission. Joke? Yoke submission? Yoke? We have Judge Call. Ahem. If you think you're losing the duel, semicolon, activate this card from your deck, face down, banish zone, face down, spell trap zone, face up, banish zone, graveyard, or hand. If this card is activated, press the Call Judge button and complain your opponent is using unfair custom cards, even though you're using the same custom cards, and demand a match loss. This card's activation and effects cannot be responded to. The only reason why I'm humoring this is because I'm a man of the people. So I'm not gonna even put this to a poll. Because Twitch chat would just say 5. If it's in the monster zone, you can't use it. L. True. But yeah. Anyway. Judge Call, you know, if it was me, easy 9. You know, easy 9 out of 5. You can't use it from the XYZ material either, yeah. Why did I even bother with this? But yeah, anyway, here's a little honorable mention. But yeah, there you go. You still get to see it, I guess. Alrighty. Next up is... I need to skip through a few of them. I apologize. Okay. So, okay, this is a cool card. So this person, okay, so just to preface, this person, I think it was, yeah, made mine or whatever. I'm not sure what from their email is different, but they sent quite a. There's an extensive list of cards that they submitted, but they also put in a few singular cards. So, and I chose this one, because I thought this card was really, really cool. So I'm gonna still, you know, honor it, because I thought it was one of the coolest ones. So this is from their description. Dreamflower is a very interesting tech card. Being able to snipe garnets off of your opponent's deck at the cost of sniping yourself is a nice touch. Well, sniping yourself as well is a nice touch, right? Now, the effect of it is you declare one card name. If both players have exactly one copy of that card that is banished in their deck or in their graveyard, both players add that card to their hand. Otherwise, banish this card face down. You can only activate one Dreamflower per duel. Now, why is this cool? Well, just say you're playing the Zodiac Mirror match. You can declare Zodiac Ratpier and add it from deck to hand, because this says any card name. So if there is a limited card, you could add it with this, presuming that your opponent also has it. And this would be a really, really cool card to just have in the game. It would be very similar to Lullaby of Obedience, but it requires both players to have the card, and it would cause a lot of cool situations where people are citing out one-ofs that people would call with this card if it was actually real in the game. But also, it's not as overpowered as you'd think, because the card they need to have exactly one copy of that card, which is pretty neat. But yeah, really neat card. I would personally give this I think I'll give this like a 60%, 70%. It's like 4 out of 5, I would say. But yeah, I think it's super cool. Yeah, it's an interesting tech card. They did submit a lot of other cards. I couldn't really choose, and I think it was just easier to choose the one-off card because we do have quite a few submissions to get through. Anyway, but that's enough for me. It's time for you all to vote on your devices now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, whoops. Apologies, chat, but pay a clap for the streamer. Alrighty. Dreamflower. Out of 5, chat. Out of 5. Also, once again, bonus points for original artwork, but also it's just, you know, it's just a flower, you know? Just a flower. Ooh, Twitch chat going with between a 5 and a 4. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Let me just put the poll on the screen. Once again, typing in chat does not work. You have to physically click on your device. We are very close between 4 and 5. Chat is very undecided. Very interesting card, I think. Twitch chat does seem to agree. Very cool design. Very cool. Interesting card. Very, very five-head card. Yeah, the artwork is a bit left to be desired, but I think it's still fine. Alright. Dreamflower gets a 4 out of 5 from chat. Almost a 5. Okay. I'm just gonna put in brackets for Dreamflower that it was almost a 5. Alright. Next up is custom BES cards by Kevin. Right, so let me just download these. So there's 3 of them here, I think. Is it 3 or 2? 1 second. It's 2. Okay. It's just 2 nice little BES cards. Okay. So, I read these before, and I thought they were very, very funny. So we're gonna read them. Well, not funny, but like I thought they were cool. I'm not gonna be a dick about it, but yeah, they were cool. All right. Okay. The first card here is BES Option, a level 4 fire machine monster with 1600 attack and 1500 defense. Its effect is you can discard this card to the graveyard, semicolon, add a BEF Zealous from your deck to your hand. If you control a boss rush, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can only special summon BES Option once per turn this way. You can destroy this card to target 1 card on the field. Destroy that target. Now, I will critique a little bit. Destroying as cost is not very heard of. But also, the Yu-Gi-Oh card game doesn't make any sense, so we'll let it slide. You know? The PSCT is still correct. It's just that, like, little nitpick is that destroying itself is cost doesn't really... and no card destroys its cost, but you could just say tribute, right? Anyway. Bro, Quacky Guardian destroys for maintenance cost. Smile W. Whatever, dude. Yeah, cool card. And just to show what BEF Zealous does, I guess. Or BES Zealous. BEF Zealous is the field spell that they got from Maximum Crisis, which is when it's activated, you can add a boss rush from your deck to your hand. All BS monsters you control gain 500 attack defense. Your opponent can target card effects and can't destroy by opponent's card effects. So this is just another one of those cards that searches the field spell. You discard it to search the field spell. Same as a lot of other cards. Cool card. The artwork is fine for it. It's serviceable. Yeah. And also best deck. Yeah. Good meme. Next up is a fusion monster. Now this card was very hard for me to read, which was BES Ultima. It's a water machine fusion effect monster that's level 9, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's 9. 2600 attack and 2600 defense. Its fusion materials are 3 BES monsters, and its effect is it must first be special summoned from your extra deck. By banishing the above cards you control and or from your graveyard. You do not use polymerization. If this card is special summoned, place 3 counters on this card. It cannot be destroyed by battle. And at the end of the damage step, if this card battled, remove a counter from this card, and if you cannot, destroy it. For each BEF and Boss Rush field spell or continuous spell card in your graveyard with a different name, BES Ultima has the name and effects of that card. So, what essentially this does is that it copies the field spell and boss rush from your field and graveyard. Yeah. It's for, but also different names. So basically just gains the effect of your field spell and gains the effect of boss rush. Cool. It is a bit of a headache, because of the PSCT, it's kind of like a new, like it's a new effect, so there's no like real PSCT you can use for it. For the most part though, the card is readable. The artwork is serviceable, even though it's just ripped from Google somewhere, but that's fine. But yeah, both of these cards are pretty cool. I like this one a lot. It's simple, it gets the job done. This one's an easy, a 5 out of 5 card for me. It would help the BES deck, whatever that means. And this card is a wall of text, but it's a cool wall of text. It's just an ABC Dragon Buster for the BES deck, But that is enough for me, though. It's time for the audience vote. I will say also, just to preface a little bit as well, the BES Ultima is a bit too overtuned. But it's cool, It's a cool one, Right, poll. BES deck. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, that's 23. Okay, boys, vote on your devices below on what you would give this card. Twitch decides the fate of these two cards. BES Ultima and BES Option. Right, looking like Twitch chat is giving it a 3 altogether. That's fair. The main deck one is fine, but the fusion kind of weird. Now, I will say, by the way, that the meta for this was probably to have one singular card. Because if you have too many cards in your submission, it could really, it could benefit to your downfall rather than help. Because the BES one, it could have been an easy 5 out of 5 from Twitch chat with just the main deck monster. But with the addition of the fusion monster, it kind of diluted it a little bit. And I will agree with Twitch chat here. It does get a 3 out of 5 from me. The fusion monster is really cool, but it's a bit much. It's a bit hard to read at the very end, especially. But the main deck monster is pretty good. Makes sense, etc. Right, next submission. Oh my god, I was about to say, I was about to cry because I thought I closed down my email, by the way. I was gonna be so sad. I'll get to this one at the end if we have time. Okay, so here we have some Gusto cards. So let me just download these quickly. Okay, so we have. There we go. Okay, we have some Gusto cards and a Neo Flamvel card, but I'm just gonna leave out the Flamvel card because I'm just gonna do the Gustos. Anyway, alrighty. The first card we have here is Gusto Ming. It's a level 1, a Winged Beast Tuner effect monster, 200 attack and 400 defense. If this face-up card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon 1 Gusto Tuner from your deck. If this face-down card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon 1 Gusto Monster from your deck. Very, very simple effect. It makes sense for the Gusto archetype. The only thing that's not accurate about this is the fact that it's an if and not a when. Because all the Gustos famously miss timing. Thanks, Konami. Cool card. Really strong start for these custom cards though. We have 2 more though. So we have Seth, Mage of the Gusto. Psychic effect monster, 1600 attack with 1400 defense, level 4 wind. If this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, you can special summon 1 Gusto Tuner from your deck. Once per turn, you can shuffle 2 Gusto monsters from your graveyard into the deck to target spawn trap your opponent controls and destroy it. So this is very similar to Calm, the other Gusto monster that's level 4. She also has a similar effect where she puts back Gusto monsters into your deck, but she draws a card after you put them back. This is pretty cool. Not the greatest card, but like it is very realistic as to what Konami would make for the archetype. But yeah, cool card. Yeah, fine. Has some utility in the fact it can pop spells and traps. It's a fine card. Actually, just a fine card. The PSCT here I think could be a bit better though. It's missing some colons instead of commas. Right. Next up. The last Gusto monster here we have is Gusto Mings. It's a level 5 Psychic Synchro monster that's wind and has 1800 attack and 1800 defense. It requires 1 Gusto Tuner and 1 or... this should be 1 plus instead of 1 or. 1 plus non-tuner wind monsters. If this face-up card is in attack position, all wind monsters you control gain 500 attack. If this face-up card is in defense position, all wind monsters you control gain 500 defense. If a Gusto monster is special summoned to your field, you can target 1 spell and trap your opponent controls and destroy it. Once per turn, you can shuffle 2 Gusto monsters from your grave into your deck to have the attack of one of your opponent monsters. Yeah, to have the attack of 1 face-up monster your opponent controls. Okay, cool. The PSCT of this card is from a very, very long time ago. However, it also is something that Konami would make. It's nothing incredibly powerful. I think it's a bit too balanced. It's just okay. It doesn't actually help with the Gusto archetype too much. It doesn't really have a problem with having synchros. But it also, they realize that Konami are never going to make good Gusto support, and if they did, it would be this. So you know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. This card is cool, though. This card's incredibly busted. And it's also balanced by the fact that you can use only once per turn. But this one's a cool one. This is an incredibly cool one, and these are just nice other cards to have. A+ from me. These are just cool custom cards. They're realistic. PSAT is fine. It could be updated a little bit though. Are late submissions still allowed? Fine, I guess. Just don't overdo it. If it's a singular card, you can do it. Just don't send me like a full deck of cards, because I'm just not going to review it. If you want to do late submissions. Alright. Send it to my email, and if you want to find the email, okay, if you want to find the email, it's either in my Discord channel or it's on my YouTube. Anyway, Gustos. Chat, what do you think? What are we thinking? Chat's looking like a strong 4 on this one, a light 3. Between 4 and 3, I agree. The people, there's just a small group of people who are always clicking the 5 button. I see yous. I see all 3 of you. Where are you? I'm looking for you. I sent 3 because I told you you're in room 1. You know, like them, boyo. Alright. This is a strong, a strong 4, strong 3, light 4. That's fine. Realistic 3 to 5. Close to 4. Alrighty, let's get on to the next submission. This is a full deck of custom cards, so we're just gonna skip that one, unfortunately. Okay. We're gonna do our first archetype. Okay, chat? We're gonna do our first custom archetype. Okay? Right. Pause, champ. Now, don't get too excited, because the art is a bit scuffed. Okay? We are gonna be doing the first custom card, the first custom archetype. So prepare yourself, okay? Prepare yourself. And be nice, Twitch chat. I'm watching you. Because I certainly won't be nice. Anyway. We have the Hexel archetype. A lot of thought went into the artwork for the cards, but you know what? Fine. Okay. The first card we have is Hexel Desert. Perfect. Absolute perfect. Completely stands out from the rest of the deck. Or the rest of the cards, rather. It'd be so funny if all of them had the exact same artwork. But anyway. We've got... So, Hexel Desert is always treated as a Hexel card. I don't know why it wouldn't be. It cannot be normal summon or set. This effect cannot be negated. When this card destroys a monster by battle, increase this card's attack by 400. Quick effect. You can send this card from your deck to the graveyard, and if you do, your cards cannot be destroyed. And you don't take any damage this turn, but reduce your life points to 400 during the end phase. You can use this effect once per duel. I'm starting to feel like this is a mistake to open up this email. Let's continue. Blue Hexel. Water level 4. Spellcaster effect. When this card is summoned, add a Hexel monster from your deck to your hand. Fine. It's such as Stellar Knight. When this card declares an attack, you can make this card gain 400 attack for each monster on your field. Yeah, okay. Fine. Next, Green Hexel. Wind level 4. Warrior this time, not a spellcaster. When this card is summoned, summon a Hexel from your hand, and if you do, gain 400 LP. Yeah, okay. This is Vega. We've got Deneb, Vega. Is this going to be Altair? Oh, no, it's not. When this card is summoned, you can inflict 400 damage to both players. Why? Anyway. Pogu, it's, something. Right. Next, we've got Hexel Sacrifice. This is just straight up the scene from Dragon Ball Z when Piccolo takes the blast for Gohan. Anyway, I don't know anything about anime. Alright, spell card. Tribute one Hexel monster you control. Draw a card. Then target one other Hexel monster you control. Gains 1,000 attack. You can banish this card from your graveyard, and if you do, activate this card's effect. This card is cool. This is definitely the coolest card so far. It should probably... This should probably change, but I get what they're trying to say. I get what they're trying to say with this. Cool though. This is definitely the coolest card so far. Every other card so far is it's a card we've already seen in the game. Nothing new. Next up, we've got Hexel Fusion.
It's not the
Salty Bomb, thank you for the Prime 3
pilots.
months. Right, next up, we got Hexel Fusion. Fusion summon a Hexel monster using monsters from your hand or field. You can banish this card from your graveyard, and if you do, shuffle a Fusion monster from your graveyard to your extra deck, then add a Hexel monster from deck to hand. Wow, this one's broken. The card's broken. Can you show the card before this again real quick? Sure.
Not the
Yo, Miles,
it's
thank you
not
for the
the
gift of
deck,
sub to
it's the
Cyrano.
pilots.
Appreciate it. Alright. This is a cool one. The graveyard effect is pretty nice. Pretty good card. Pretty good card. Right, next up. Hexel Desert. It's just a desert with some MS Paint drawings in it. Pog Champ. It's a field spell, and Hexel monsters on your side of the field gain 400 attack and defense. You can target one Hexel monster on your side of the field and banish it. Then, during your next standby phase, special summon it. So during your next standby phase, it triggers their effects again. So you summon them, you get their effect, you banish them, and then you get them back. Cool. And they get their effect again. Cool. Right. Next we've got Hexel Corruption. I like how it's all just copy and pasted. I love it. Alrighty. Tribute a Hexel monster you control, and if you do, special summon a Hexel monster with its name from your deck. Oh, that's a Skybridge. Cool. Right. Next up, we have got a trap card. Hexel Crystal. Target one Hexel monster. Equip it with this card. Once per turn, the equipped monster cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. When the equipped monster leaves the field, you can add a Hexel trap from your deck to your hand, except itself. Yeah, fine. Cool. Not amazing. You know what? Fine. Right. Next up, we've got Hexel Shield. When a Hexel monster is targeted by an attack, you can negate the attack, and if you do, gain 400 LP for each Hexel card in the field and in the graveyard. This is just Uno. Hold up, let me open a window. I can't breathe, chat. These custom cards are giving me anxiety. Ugh. Okay, I can now breathe, chat. We can now breathe again. Right. Did you move PC again? No, I'm in my room. Anyway. Right. Rainbow Hexel, level 10 light spellcaster fusion monster. It requires 3+ Hexel monsters to fusion summon, and its effect is you apply the following effects based on the number of fusion materials. 3 or more cannot be destroyed by card effects. 4 or more cannot be destroyed by battle. 5 or more is unaffected by other card effects. 6 or more, when this card battles, you can gain all other card effects on the field. And 7 or more, this card gains 4,000 attack. Now, what do we think about this archetype, chat? You decide, chat. You decide what happens with this. Anaconda into Magical Ice for this. Yo, that's broken. That actually is broken, though. Very pogue. Okay, I think we can... It's better than Warrock. It's better than Warrock, we can say. I love how this is between 5 and 1. 5 and 1 it's between. I hate you guys. Voting anything below 5 is incorrect. Agree. Agree. I can't believe you guys would vote for 1. Shaking my head. But, you know what? It's better than S-Force, and it's better than Warrock. Warrock's a 0. So that's good at least. Look at this number. See the. Imagine Twitch chat. Anyway. Next chat is my personal favorite. I will say I don't like to choose favorites, but this next custom card is personally my favorite. And I hope you guys also enjoy it as much as I do. We've got a submission from Cyrno Wygeo, which is Tri-Brigade Ecclesia. PogChamp, first of all. Artwork, insane. And it's a level 4 light beast warrior effect monster with 1500 attack and 1500 defense. And its effect is the same on-field effect as every other Tri-Brigade monster. And its other effect... So I'm not going to explain what the first effect is, because the first effect, we all know what the first effect of every Tri-Brigade is. And its second effect is that if it's sent to the graveyard, you can send a Tri-Brigade Link monster, or one fusion monster that lists the Fallen of Albus as fusion material from the extract to the graveyard. Very simple card. Not incredibly broken. Jeff. Good artwork. Realistic effect. A second target for fucking Tanky and Tri-Brigade. And just a good card. It's not incredibly broken. It's just very good. It's very good. And it makes sense. I could see this being a real card, to be perfectly honest. How did Ecclesia become a beast warrior? That's my question. Who knows? Why is she not eating rice? That's a good one, yeah. But yeah, I think this is my personal favorite so far. Where rice, anger ball. Well, chat, shut up. Shut up about rice for 2 seconds, okay? But this one is my personal favorite. I know it's a bit busted, all right. However, it is just a normal summon. It's fine. Cool card. My personal favorite. Anyway, but enough from me. Tri-Brigade, Ecclesia. We let the chat decide. Oh. There we go. It's searchable off Nerval too? Yeah, but like, so is Kit. Anyway. Chat, vote on your devices now for Tri-Brigade Ecclesia. It procs Shurig? Yes. What is the poll? For this. You score on 1 to 5. No rice, no hammer, 1 out of 5. Shake my head. I will give it bonus points for the original artwork, but I'm not sure about the original artwork. But anyway. PSC bad chat. The PSC of this is good. The PSC of the card's good though. A bit broken, but I can see this card in a TCG. See, I don't think it's that overpowered. It'd be overpowered if it like... Yeah, it is a bit good, isn't it? That's fine. Just Ash Blossom at forehead. Just kidding. Imagine if you could Ash Blossom it. You can't. Anyway. Alright, we have a strong 5 on a light 4. Tri-Brigade. Ecclesia. 5. Close to 4. Three more ways to Dogmatica. I mean, import the first effect, Ash Blossom the second, then your opponent combos with the rest of their cards. True. Anyway. I'm pretty sure we're on the same page there. I will say, yeah, it is a bit too overtuned, but also at the same time, I think it's fine. It's not the most broken one, and I also just like to try to get lore a lot, so. It's all good. Well, I'll skip this one for now. Okay. We have a second custom archetype. Alright, chat? A second custom archetype. Now, I read these, and I thought these were poggers, okay? Now, there is quite a few of them. There's 9 cards. 9 cards is actually not that bad. The art of these is cool, in my personal opinion. And the effects of them are cool, and also simple and easy to read. Alright. There is a small problem with it, which you'll probably notice quickly. We have the Shell Pearl archetype. They're all based off of clams and stuff. And I think the minimalistic artwork is really cool. It's very not Yu-Gi-Oh! Though, but the artwork is actually good. I do like this artwork a lot. From what I remember, they said in their email that they did do the artwork themselves. And the artwork is pretty nice. It's cool, minimalistic, doesn't look bad. Really neat. But they don't look like Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards. It's kind of like the problem. But still, this one kind of does. This one does actually kind of look like a Yu-Gi-Oh! Card, but yeah. Let's start off with the main deck monsters for the Shell Pearl archetype, which is Pearly, which is an Aqua Tuner, level 1 light monster with 200 attack and 400 defense. If this card is normal summoned, you can send this card to the graveyard. Also, add 1 Shell Pearl spell from your deck to your hand. When this card is sent to the field, from the field to the graveyard, you can special summon a token, but it cannot be used as link material. So, if you try use this to link or sync or summon, it would miss timing. And that's kind of the problem with these. Yeah. I think what they were trying to say here, by the way, is that I don't think they meant for it to miss timing off of its own effect. I think they meant that the also would happen at the same time, but it should have just been an and. But yeah, anyway. This should probably just be changed to an if. But I do like, I think all cards that summon tokens moving forwards should have this line of text on them. Right. Next. Shell Pearl Mali. Level 1 Aqua Tuner again. Or this one, yeah, also level 1 Aqua Tuner. When this card is summoned or sent from the field to the graveyard, you can summon a token, but it cannot be used as link material. Cool. Very cool. Fine card. Yeah. It's on normal. So if you special summon it by other ways, it also gets the token, which is kind of cool. But yeah, anyway. We can have our final thoughts when we actually see the full archetype, because we can't really base it off a few cards, right? Next we got Shell Pearl Connie, another level 1 Aqua Tuner. If you control a Shell token or a Shell Pearl monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. When this card's sent from the field to the graveyard, you can summon a token but can't use the material. Next up, we have Shell Pearl Cycle. You add a Shell Pearl card. So when it's activated, you can add you do add a Shell Pearl card from deck to hand. It's mandatory just like Brilliant Fusion. And its second effect is during your main phase, you contribute a Shell token, then target a level 1 Shell Pearl monster in your graveyard and special summon it. And you can only use one of its effects per turn, and only once that turn. Now, I will say that this card, very good, but since that you have to add on activation, you won't be able to use this effect on that same turn, which makes it balanced, but also at the same time, very good. Well-balanced, self-balanced card. Very pog. You can tell that there was a lot of thought put into this card, especially. Just because of this one line of text changes a lot, because it means you can do a lot more with the card effects. Next up, we've got Shell Pearl Hideout. When your opponent activates a card or effect in response to the activation of your Shell Pearl card or effect, send one other card from your hand or field to the graveyard. Also, negate that opponent's effect. If this card is sent to the graveyard by card effect, you can add a Shell Pearl monster from deck to hand. Not once per turn in any way. It's called by the grave, essentially. It's mega called by the grave. Cool card. But it does have the problem where you also have to send one other card. One other card from your hand or field to the graveyard. So it's like Call of the Grave, but it does have a cost attached to it, so it's not as broken as you think it is. But also the second effect is pretty neat. If itself is sent to the graveyard by a card effect, you can add a dude from deck to hand, which is pretty neat. Last card from the main deck here is Shell Pearl Flash Bang. Target a card your opponent controls and one Shell Pearl monster you control. Destroy the first target and also send the second target to the graveyard during the end phase of this turn. You can only activate one Shell Pearl Flash Bang per turn. Cool card. It basically makes it so your Shell Pearl dies in the end phase and then would summon a token, obviously. Cool trap. Is it searchable in any way? Yeah. Oh, you can add off this. Yeah, so you can add off this, which is searchable off of this. Cool card. Cool. Neato. Next, we're going to go into their first... How do they... Oh, they sync or summon using the tokens, obviously. Yeah, cool. Right. We've got Shell Pearl Caruzi, which is a level 2 Synchro Aqua Tuner effect monster. It needs a Shell Pearl Tuner monster and 1+ non-tuner rock monster. Must first be synchro summoned with the above synchro materials. If this card is synchro summoned, you can target one card in the field and destroy it. Simple effect. Once per turn during the battle phase, quick effect, you can target one card on the field and destroy it. And when this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can special summon up to 2 tokens, but they can't be using material. Cool card. Cool card. Cool battle phase effect. Cool other effect. Neat. Neat-o card. We do enjoy this one. We do enjoy this one quite a lot. It is a bit hard to get into the synchro monsters, though. Because a lot of your stuff just misses timing, right? But yeah, cool. Neat. Next up, we've got Shell Pearl Marla, which requires a Shell Pearl Tuner and 1+ non-tuner rock monsters. Must first be synchro summoned with the above synchro materials. You gain singular attack for each level 1 Aqua in your graveyard. And if this card attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing battle damage. If this card is special summoned, you can add a Shell Pearl card from your deck or graveyard to your hand. This effect should probably be at the very start. This should probably be at the very start, to be perfectly honest. The piercing part should probably be after the special summon part, but whatever. And then when this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can summon up to 3 tokens. This one's cool. So on summon, it adds a Shell Pearl card, and then it does piercing battle damage, and it gains a bunch of attack. Cool card. It is a bit hard to summon, obviously, because you need 1 dude and 2 tokens, but it's cool. It's neat. Very neato. And then next up, we have a rank 1, obviously. which is Shell Pearl Shieldy. 2 level 1 monsters. Once per turn, you can also use special summon this card by using Shell Pearl Cruzy you control as a material. So you can use this as a material for this. If summoned this way, attach a Shell Pearl monster from your extract to this card as material. It gains 600 defense for each material attached to it. And once per turn, you can detach one material from this card and target a Shell Pearl monster in your graveyard and special summon it, but it cannot be used as link material this turn. Also, then send a Shell Pearl monster from your hand or monster zone to the graveyard. Where did I get the also from? Anyway. Yeah, cool. And, it would trigger your Shell Pearl monster effect, which is pretty neat. When this card is sent to the graveyard, you can summon a Shell Pearl token up to the number of materials it had on the field, but it can't be used as a material. That's a cool one. All in all, I think this archetype's pretty cool. It is a bit weird with all the also effects. And also all the missed timings and stuff, so it would be a bit hard to actually play this deck if it was in real life. However, the artwork of these cards is pretty sweet. I do enjoy them quite a lot. They aren't Yu-Gi-Oh artwork, but like the artwork themselves, it's just good artwork. Like if they weren't Yu-Gi-Oh cards, I would enjoy the artwork. I'm a big fan of minimalistic artwork like this. It's very neat. Lots of cool colors, nice color usage in these. It's nice. Very cool deck. Not incredibly powerful, not incredibly overtuned. Just the right amount of stuff. Right amount of stuff. Shell Pearl. Right. Twitch chat, vote it up. Vote it up, Twitch chat. It's not bad. They're a secret engine. You wouldn't use their extra check pieces except from the searcher. 3 to 4 for me too. Alright, chat, vote on your devices. Five replaced with 1F. Gotta imagine. Imagine. Ooh, very close between 4 and 5 from Twitch chat. I would agree. I would give this a 4 personally. Not too many cards. It's nice. Close to 5. Alrighty. Very cool submission from Thethys. We appreciate that. Alright, next up is... Okay. We have another custom archetype. Let me just get the images up here. 2, 3, 4. Oops. Seconds. Pause, champ. Okay. Okay. So we have Apache support. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's the 5th one? Is it this? No. Is it this? No. Where is it? Where is it? Hello? Pause? Why do I keep losing shit, chat? God damn it. Anyway. Alright. We have Apache support from Sloppy Slop. We have 5 of these cards. Starting off with the Wicked Spirit. You wouldn't think this is an Apache card, but it makes sense if you know the Apache lore, I guess. This card can only be summoned when you control a Apache monster. If there is no Apache monster in the field, while you control this card, destroy this card. If this card is in your hand or graveyard, you can equip an Apache monster in the field with this card. The monster that is equipped with this card can't be destroyed by battle card effects and gains either 1000 attack or 1000 defense. Okay, a bit of weird PCT there. When the monster that is equipped with this card gets targeted for an attack, you can, quick effect, tribute a Apache monster on the field to special summon a Apache monster from your deck or graveyard. And if you do, equip this card with that monster. Okay, cool. Next up, we got Forest of the Apache, a field spell. When this card is activated, once per turn. Okay, bad PSCT there. It should just be when this card is activated. You can special summon a normal pyro or machine monster from your deck. And if it was an Apache monster, you can draw one card. Oh, a normal, okay. It summons a normal monster from your deck. Okay. A machine normal monster? I mean, that's a bit good. I don't know. You can activate this with monsters in the field. That's a bit suspect. This one's a bit suspect. This is cool though if it's an Apache monster you get to draw. While this card is on the field, all pyro monsters get 500 attack. Okay, bad PCT there once again. And all machine monsters gain 500 defense. Once per turn, while you control a normal pyro or machine monster, you can shuffle up to 3 Apache monsters in your graveyard back to the deck. And if you do, shuffle the same amount of cards your opponent said. Jesus Christ! It avarices and then just board wipes your opponent. This card's hilarious. On activation, you summon a dude from deck and it just board wipes your opponent. Yeah, okay. This card went from 0 to 100 so quick. Holy moly. This one's a bit too busted. For so many reasons. Right, next we got Kuzaki's Scrapyard. Or isn't it meant to be Kuzaki? Anyway.
It's not.
Yo, I'm
fiending
with the 6 months at tier 1, appreciate it.
Half a year, Poojas. How much did I miss?
Not too much, bud. Right. Continuous trap card. Once per turn, quick effect, you can special summon normal machine monster from your graveyard or special summon a normal pyro monster from your deck. Okay. Trap card that does that, that's fine. Not incredibly broken. When a monster on your side of the field gets attacked, okay, yeah, that's fine. But yeah, the quick effect part shouldn't be here. This is a trap card. You don't need to put quick effect on trap cards. They're already quick effects. The PSCT is not strong on this one, but you know what? Yu-Gi-Oh! PSCT doesn't make any sense anyway. Next up, we have Kozaki. Level 1, Dark Warrior. Once per turn, you discard this card to add a card to your hand that says Apache in its card text or an Apache monster. You cannot attempt your battle phase in the same turn you activate the effect of this card. Written poorly once again, however, it makes sense. You can decipher it, you can easily just change the PSCT of this. You just discard it to add any card that lists Apache in its text or an Apache monster from your deck to your hand. Fine. And then you can't enter your battle phase. You skip your battle phase during the turn you activate this card. Fine. And then we have the first Apache. If you control an Apache monster, you can special summon this card from your hand or graveyard. You can special summon this card. You can only special summon this card once per turn this way. Fine. While you control this card on the field, your opponent cannot target normal monsters you control for card effects. Fine. Once per turn, you can banish this card from your field or your graveyard, special summon an Apache monster or the Wicked Spirit from your... Oh. Special summon an Apache monster or add the Wicked Spirit from your deck to your hand. Right, okay. This should be Apache monster from your deck or add a Wicked Spirit from deck to hand. But either way, cool card. This one's a bit too overtuned again, but also Apache, normal monsters, who cares, right? This is fine. However, the field spell is definitely not okay. I will also say that the PSCT of a lot of these are a bit too much, as in the PSCT is bad on a lot of these. But they're readable, so it's fine, but the PSCT is a lot left to be desired. Also, we already have a card that's called Kozaki. A bit weird. But yeah, they're also the power level of the field spell is a bit good. Alright. 1 minute to vote, chat. 1 minute to vote. Vote on your devices now. What do you think about the Apache / Kozaki support? We're getting a 2 on this one. Yeah, I would agree with the 2. There's definitely attempt there. Or not, rather, there's definitely effort put into this. Some of them are cool. A bit too cool, a bit too overpowered, I would say. I would not say it's strictly bad. We're a welcoming community here, aren't we, chat? We don't wanna bully people. But yeah. It'll be it'll be a 2. It'll be a light 2 from me, bud. And I think Twitch chat also agrees. Right. Next up, we have Mavericks. So cringe. So incredibly cringe. Did you guys know that Mavericks is Diamond in League of Legends? Can we skip? I agree. Thanks, Mavericks. Very cool. You gotta pull though. Get it? The pendulum! The pendulum is the best deck! Copium. We don't need electromite. Anyway. Alright. This next submission. One sec, let me end the current poll. Alright. The next card is the card design of this is so cool, so sick, amazing. I love this. Some of you guys are so 5-head. And when I say guys, I don't mean males. I just mean people who watch me. Whatever. I'm not going to explain myself. Anyway. Boobin. We've got a Plunder Patrol Vind by Nathan or Not. And it's a Pendulum monster. And you're wondering, but Vlad, how do you summon this? It's the Plunder Patrol ships you're meant to summon from the extra deck. Well, let me tell you how. Its scale effect is once per turn you can destroy this card, then add Plunder Patrol Ship Yard from your deck to your hand. So that means this puts itself in the extra deck for you to summon off of your Plunder Patrol monsters. Isn't that so Galaxy Brain? It's so gigantuan brain, dude. Anyway, now let's get on to the main deck, the main monster effect. It cannot be normal summoned or set. It must be special summoned from the extra deck. All other Plunder Patrol monsters you control gain 500 defense. When your opponent activates a spell or trap card or effect, quick effect, you can discard one Plunder Patrol card, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy it. Then if this card is equipped with a Plunder Patrol card, you can add a Plunder Patrol card from your deck to your hand. You can only use this effect of Plunder Patrol Ship Vind once per turn. Sick idea. Sick idea. I love this. Absolutely amazing. Very pogue. The flavor of it is crazy. It feels like a realistic Yu-Gi-Oh card. It is so cool. I love this. Super cool. Super cool. What do you guys think about it? Plunder Patrol and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whoops. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There you go. Poll starting now. This is a really good one as well. I really like the Plunder Patrol Ship one. I really like the Plunder Patrol Ship one. It's really good. An extra searcher that negates, and it can also search. Give it a 4. Maybe a tad too good. Vote 5 or I'll be mad. Yeah, I think I think we can all agree that it's a 5. There's VPC Mars for my liking to get a 5. Is there? I don't think there's any errors here. I don't think there's any PSCT errors here. It says deaf. Oh, yeah. Whatever. Yeah, the capitalization. Yeah, fine. Capitalization mistakes. Yeah, sure. That's true. That's true. But not actual structural stuff. 5, close to 4. Alrighty. I think we can all agree that one was very pogers. We do like that one from Nate or not. Thank you very much, Nate. Next up is from Nerd Factor. YouTube's very own Nerd Factor YGO also sent us a submission. We've got the Pendulum of Souls. No, it's not a Triff joke. I know. It requires 2 Pendulum monsters to make. When this card is link summoned, you can move this card to another of your main monster zones. Once per turn, quick effect, you can banish this card until your next standby phase. Pendulum summons to zones this card points to cannot be negated, and also your opponent cannot activate cards or effects when your Pendulum monster is Pendulum summoned to a zone this card points to. Cannot be used as link material. You know what? Fine. You get 2 Pendulum monsters on the field. This goes to your main monster zone. And then also it can banish itself as a quick effect. And also your summons can't get negated. It's not too overtuned. It's realistic. Fine. I like it. There's not much else to say. Very simple card. Yeah. Etc. Cool card. Thank you. It could have been more generic. Nah. We don't want this to be generic. We don't want Pendulum to have real ways to get to a link monster.
It's not.
Yo, Mass, thank you for the gifted sub to Tensei Patu. Appreciate it. Alright, what are we thinking? Vote on your advice now. People don't like it. Sag. Twitch chat is a enigma. You never know what they'll like. And you never know what they'll not like. Chat hates Pend. Much like how Konami does. Alright, we're looking like a strong 3 on this one. Pendulum Souls gets a 3. Alright. Cool design. Realistic. PogChamp. Alright, next up. Alright. This next card is incredibly simple. Incredibly simple. Artwork a bit scuffed, but you know what? They tried their best. Okay? Very, very simple card. Very simple. Very, very simple card. We've got Ultimate Zombie Power. Name is a bit left to be desired too, but it's a counter trap, which is when your opponent activates a spell or trap card or a monster effect while you control zombie world, you negate the activation, and if you do, destroy that card. Card's not terrible. I could realistically see this in the card game. I could realistically see this card. Fine. What do y'all think? Is it searchable? Nope, it is not searchable. Unfortunately not. We're gonna try start firing through these, chat. I'm gonna start firing through these. It's not searchable. It's a fine card. I could see this being, it's just a fine card. Not amazing. Not too broken. It feels like a real Yu-Gi-Oh card. Artwork is a bit left to be desired though, and so is the name. But it's realistic. It's a realistic Yu-Gi-Oh card. Zombie card, yikes. Wow, chat loves this. Very close for 4 to a 3. These 9 people down here have lost to Zombie World this format. Pet to oneers. People like zombies, huh? People do seem to like zombies. Ultimate zombie power. 4. Close to 3. Alrighty. Got through that one pretty quickly. Thank you for the submission, Muatron. Next up is... Okay, this guy sent me a full 15 card extra deck and full 40 card main deck of custom cards. That's what we say overdoing it. Okay? That's what I will say overdoing it. If you end up doing 1 card per person, please only read the side deck card. Okay. We have another custom archetype. We have 5 cards. Okay. 5 cards. Alright. Now this one comes from Reggie Ruler. We've got the Arcturus archetype. Now I'm not going to skip this one because of this. And this is funny. So we're gonna read. Arcturus 1. It's just Cyber Dragon Naxture, but wide. I love it. Level 5 light machine monster with 2100 defense and 1600 attack. While on the field, each time an Arcturus monster's effect is activated in the hand, you can increase or decrease this card's level by 1. You can only use the following effect of this card once per turn. You can discard this card, add an Arcturus card from your deck to your hand. Or tribute 1 other monster from your hand or field, special on this card from your hand or graveyard. Also, you can have special from first return, or summon monsters from the hand for first return, hand or graveyard first return, sorry, except machine monsters. Very cool. Very cool. Next up, we got Arcturus. Where's Arcturus 2? Why are we going from 1 to 3 to 4? Where's 2? Huh? Okay, there's just no 2. Anyway. Arcturus 3. Saginus. Seg these nuts. I have no artistic talent. I love it. Level 6 water machine. 2350 attack, 2500 defense. Each time an Arcturus monster effect can be activated in the hand, you can increase or decrease its level by 1. Cool. Each of the following effects per turn. Discard this card, tribute an Arcturus from a hand or field, and if you do, target add 1 set card your opponent controls to your hand. So you just add it to your hand. You just yoink. Anyway, cool. When this card is tribute summoned, by tributing an Arcturus monster, you can target a machine monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand, or special summon it. Stealed only staple right here. Stealed only staple right here. Ban the remote duels. Alright, next up is Arcturus 4 Princeps. I can't put my hand on what this is. This is a Clifford. Oh wait, no. It's an upside down Clifford carrier. And then inverted colors. Okay. One sec. Yeah, it is carrier. I had to put my head upside down. One sec, chat. Let me just... Yeah, it's carrier. I'm pretty sure it's carrier. I love it. This archetype literally came to me in a dream. TMI. Anyway, each time... So this is a level 7 wind machine this time. Increase or decrease level. I like this. This is a cool little theme you have here. You can discard this card. Special summon an Arcturus monster from your deck in defense position. Also, you can't summon monsters from your hand, deck, or graveyard until the end of the next turn, except Arcturus monsters. When this card should be summoned by tributing Arcturus monster, target a face of a card your opponent controls. Change this card to defense position, and if you do, add that card to your hand. Yoink! Stealed only staple part 2. Next up, we've got Constellation Arcturus, which is just World Legacy Key with a gamer desk. Field spell. You can activate the effects of Arcturus monsters in your hand as quick effects. Babble, okay. Once per turn, if an Arcturus monster is tributed, you can activate this effect. Apply the effect of one of those monsters that discards itself to activate, if any. And also, if any of those monsters was tributed from the field, draw a card. Aneurysm. I've had an aneurysm right now. If this card would be destroyed or banished by a card effect, you can add one card. Does this mean you can just yoink a card from their fucking binder? You can just take a card in their binder and you just add it to your hand. Wait, no, they add it to their hand. Oh my god, that's even funnier. Wait, what? Wait. You can add one card your opponent owns from your hand to your opponent's hand. Oh, I just couldn't read. So you can give back one of your opponent's. You can give. So this card basically, if it would be destroyed, you can give back a card you stole. That's basically what that all means. All right. And then next up we have an XYZ, which is just number 87 or 89 rather, the Mine Hacker, but it's pixelated. Cool. Two level 7 monsters. 2 level 7 machine monsters. Once per turn, if an Arcturus monster effect is activated in the hand, quick effect, you can special summon an Arcturus token, level 4, but it cannot be used as link material. You can detach any number of materials from this card, tribute that many cards from your hand and or field. And if you do, add that many cards from your opponent's hand at random or graveyard to your hand. Then your opponent can draw cards equal to the number of cards added from their hand to your hand by this effect. So your opponent's sitting there, hand shuffling. And then you just go, mine. XD. Cool. This archetype is really funny, hilarious. I love it. Okay, and then we have a second side card. So this is their other submission. This card cannot be activated from your hand. You cannot activate this card the same phase you set it. Target one card in the field, destroy it. Also gain 1,500 life points. I could see this as a real Yu-Gi-Oh card. I could see this card as I could see this as a real card. But this is outside of the archetype. Anyway. I love this archetype. This is so funny. Steeled only. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, boys. Cast your votes on the communism deck. By Red Jeweler. Chat is giving it a 5. The PSCT is all over the place for these cards. I can't believe you guys are giving it a 5. I fucking hate you guys. Yo, I sent some cards late. Is it still time? I don't have too much time left. We've already been at this for an hour and a half, so I do want to kind of get this. I'm gonna be snappy. That's an EV5. I love this. I also love this. It's hilarious. Is it realistic? Hell no. Is it funny? Yes. 5 + 4. Oh, is the PSCT correct? Okay. It's probably just because I'm stupid then. Anyway, cool card. Well, not cool card. Cool cards. I like the theme of they gain the level manipulation stuff. I think that's really cool. All right. I love that. Okay. Next up, we have... Okay. This email was titled, My Custom Card. Brackets, I hope I win. This better be a damn good card then. Because we have had some heavy hitters. Alright. Next up, Power of the Immortal. Field equip spell card. Hand. This card can be only equipped to a level 10 or higher monster, while your LP is 500 or lower. When equipped with this card, the equipped monster cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. And this card was equipped to an Earthbound Immortal monster, while this card is face up on the field, negate all of the card effects on the field. And none of your monsters can be targeted, destroyed, or banished by card effects. Also, your opponent can't activate spell or trap cards while this card is face up. Also, when this card is removed from the field in any way, activate one of the following effects. Nuke your opponent's board, or summon any Earthbound Immortal from your deck. Can't destroy by its own effect. Shift key to capitalization. Dot for punctuation. Commas. Colons and semicolons. They really do like the Earthbound Immortals. That's fine. But I don't think that Twitch chat is going to be very happy with this card. I don't think Twitch chat is I don't think Twitch chat is happy with the punctuation or anything. I'm not either. It's very hard to read this card. It's also the amount of text on this is a bit too much. Also has a few too many effects. It's also an equip spell. I think yeah. I think we'll just leave it at you like Earthbound Immortals, and that's cool. But the punctuation's a bit all over the place. But you know what? I get it. The only way to make the Earthbound Immortals in any way playable is to give them as literally just Dragoon, you know? Fine. God, it's the punctuation is really not helping, basically. It's what we're getting at. But you know what? Thanks for sending a new card. But punctuation would be appreciated. It would be a lot better if there was a bit more punctuation on the card. Alright. Next up, we've got a Lyrilusk card from Phoenix. Phoenix 107 from the Twitch chat. Alright.
It's not.
Yo,
the
Reese,
it's
thank you for
not
the 7
deck,
months.
It's the pilots.
Yo, 6 months in a row, managed to get up early 2 days in a row for mind-numbing minimum wage labout. Let's go.
Let's go, labor! Anyway. We've got Lyrilusk Diving Dove.
Ooh. The forbidden number, link 1.
Alright, we got one level 1 monster.
Oh no.
You cannot special summon other link monsters the phase you summon this card. Now that's some interesting effects. If this card is link summoned, discard 1 card, semicolon, reveal your hand to your opponent. Then, apply the following effect based on the number of Lyrilusk monsters you revealed by this effect. 0. Add 2 Lyrilusk monsters from deck to hand. 1 or 2. Add 1 Lyrilusk monster from your deck to your hand. 3+. Both players draw a card. You can only special summon Lyrilusk Diving Dove once per turn. You know what? This is cool and all. But can we, like... You know what? You know what? You know what? I think this is cool as fuck. You can't play this with Tri-Brigade. You can only play this in pure Lyrilusk. This is actually self-balancing. This locks you from link monsters for the entire turn. This forces you to play Virtual World for 1 turn, you know? And who the fuck wants to play Virtual World? This is balanced. I like this. This is such a cool ass mechanic. Only the phase? Yeah, but like, if it's the first turn of the game, that's fine. If you can only link summon in main phase 2, sure, you know? Like, it's a lot better going second, obviously. I think that the fact that it's very generic is a bit sus. I think this part is a bit too sus. And I think that the fact that if you just straight up have no Lyrilusks, it adds 2 from deck to hand. Pretty spooky. However, I love it. I love this card. This card's poggers. Also, I hate the number 1 though. That's the problem. Lyrilusk. Link 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start the poll, boys. What do y'all think? What are we thinking? Ooh, very mixed reception from the Twitch chat. I want reasons to play Lyrilusk without Tri-Brigades. Yep, and this is a perfect card for that, for sure. Self-balancing. More good monsters. Or rather, more good Link 1s. But you know what? We'll look past the Link 1 part. This is a very big... this is like a huge diff. Like, this could be anyone. Can be made with a token, that's kind of... Yeah, the fact that it can be made with a token is kind of yikes, I will say. Alrighty. Let's come on 4. Close to 3. Alright. Let's Link 1. Thank you, Phoenix. Very cool submission. Very interesting card. A lot of brain energy was put into that card. I like that. That was a thinking person's card. Alrighty. So next we have a card from Kingman, who writes in their email, tried making a decent spell for Time Thief. Didn't really test it. I hope it isn't OPAF or something. Time Thief, best deck, smiley face. Alrighty. We've got Time Thief Rewind. You special summon a Time Thief monster from your hand or graveyard in defense position. Okay. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then detach one material from an XYZ you control, and add a Time Thief monster from your deck to your hand. You know what? Cool! Yes! I can see this as a real card. The art is good. Yeah! Not broken. Yeah, cool and good. It's not... See, here's the problem, right? Konami kind of... They balance... They kind of just balance the cards too much. Like, you know the new Time Thief monster, chat? That, like, it summons itself from hand and it also foolishes, but you can only use one of its effects per turn? This is what that card should have been. Only, like, you can use each effect in a turn. That's what you should do, you know? This is cool. I like this. Very PogChamp. Summons hand or grave. This isn't realistic, to be honest. Yeah, maybe if it just said graveyard instead, maybe. I don't know. I think this is cool. I think this is a very neat card. It's not overly broken or anything like that. I like it. What do we think in chat? Ooh, very strong 5. Very strong 5 coming from the Twitch chat. Not even close to anything else. This is what startup should have been. Agree. 4. Cool PSCD, cool art, cool design. Not too free, but invalidates startup and most spells, to be honest. How many of these have been put into the standard of realism? I'm pretty sure all of them have. We've talked about it a little bit. Good PSCT, balance, and give it a 5, yeah. The thing is that we can't really judge cards on realism, because the problem is that we have cards like Dragoon that are printed in the game, you know? That is a custom card. Like, when people think about custom cards, it's cards like Dragoon, okay? This is tame, you know? This is just tame compared to something like Dragoon. Very strong 5 though. This is the least close one. Wow. This is not even close to a 4. Solid 5. Alrighty. Next up. I don't even know what's next up. Okay. We have a Dream Mirror Link 1. Let me just... I'm just gonna get the next few up onto the screen, just so we can go through them fast. We have Mecha Phantom Beasts. Okay, by Jark. Jark had a 14 card archetype. I might have to skip that one, but they did give us a give us the 6 card. Oh no, it's just 6 different support cards. Okay. Okay, cool. Next. Leon. Oh, we have Team Yadalot as well. Team Yadalot gave us a submission. We have... Okay, this one has a bit too many cards. I'm gonna have to skip that one, unfortunately. $11 cards. I might have to skip this one. Another Time Thief card, by the way. Okay. Okay, we'll go over this one as well. Some Time Thief support. Septo gave us one. Okay, I think that's all the ones from last night. A few too many cards on this one. Okay. Well, let's get a few of these done. Okay. Alright, so we have Ram, Seeker of the Dream Year by Peacekeeper. It's a Link 1. These seem to be very popular for whatever reason. It's a dark monster, and it requires a Dream Year monster to make. This card is also treated as a light monster while on the field. If this card is Link Summon, you can set one Dream Mirror spell trap card from your deck. If a Dream Mirror field spell card is face up on the field, quick effect, you can tribute this card, special summon one Dream Mirror monster from your hand, deck, or graveyard. You know what? Fine. It does everything that Dream Mirror would ever need it to be, but Dream Mirror still sucks. Good card. Might be a bit too good. However, a bunch of cards from the deck. It's not 8 cards now. It's all good, Jerk. I'm just going to be doing these. It's all good. Non-extended, so it fixes literally 0 problems. Well, you can just normal summon it, right? Like, you can just normal summon any Dream Mirror, and then you just turn it into this, and that sets up everything. But it is a bit, a bit too overtuned. But also at the same time, it needs to be for something like Dream Mirror to be playable. I like this card. This is neat. Apart from the fact that it's literally extremely busted. Extremely busted card. You know what? It's cool. I like it. It's neat. Start the poll, boys. We're gonna do a quick bullet round because we've been at this for like 2 hours now. And I did not expect it to take this long. I don't know why. I expected it to be a lot faster than this. I'm waiting for Warrock custom cards. Yeah, same. Just to show what you're all voting on, make sure to vote on your devices now, so your opinion can be heard. We run for democracy in this Twitch chat, not communism. As you might think. Well, you know what? It's our show in direct chat. Masquerade, thank you for the gift of something. Ray Cora, appreciate it. Anyway, we also have a special surprise at the end, so that'll be fun, chat. That'll be fun. All right, it seems like this is a 3, close 4. You know what? Fine. I think it's not a 5 just because of the fact that it's so overtuned. Because literally any Dream Mirror makes this, so it's a bit spook. It is a bit spook. However, cool idea. I like the idea. And Dream Mirror would still suck even with this card. Let's be real. It would be a lot better though. It would be a lot better. Right. Next up, we have Jark. So Jark has 6 cards for us today. So we have 6 cards for 6 different archetypes, I'm pretty sure. So we have a Dustin card, a Cubic card, a Kaiju card, a I was about to say War Crime. Mecha Beast card, Megalith card, and a Paleozoic card. Let's start with Lizard Bolt, the Mecha Beast. If you control a Mecha Beast token, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can only special summon the Mecha Beast Lizard Bolt once per turn this way. This card is, okay, it's increased by all the Mecha Beasts you control. While your control token can be destroyed by battle card effects. Once per turn, you contribute a token, set a spell trap directly from your deck that specifically lists Mecha Beast token in text. It can be activated this turn. You know what? Fine. This is cool. It doesn't generate a token itself. It's just a good card. This feels like it's a bit too good with Auroradon, but also it means that you also actually play in a Mecha Beast deck. So you know what? This is epic. This card is cool and good and epic, and also the artwork is sick. Next. It could just be stolen, but you know what? We don't care about stealing in this chat, do we? Right. Continuous spell, Megalith Cycle. The first time each ritual summon monster would be destroyed by card effect each turn is not destroyed. You can only use each of the following effects of Megalith Cycle, one of the following effects of Cycle per turn, and only once that turn. You can reveal any number of ritual monsters in your hand. Add from your deck to your hand one Megalith ritual monster whose level is either half or double the revealed monster's total level. Interesting. This is cool. So you can reveal level 4 and then add a level 2. So you can add full. Neato. Ooh, half or double. Interesting. So you can reveal a 4 to get a level 8. You can, or 2, so you can get full. You can reveal full to get a level 4. You can reveal a level 8 Megalith to get a level 4. That's cool. That is really cool. If a ritual summon monster is ritual summoned by a monster effect, you can target a Megalith card in your graveyard and set it to your field. Wow, this is cool. I like this card. A lot of flavor. Searchable off of Haggith, which is neato. It can set the spells and traps again. Pretty neat. Pretty cool card. Pretty cool card. Next up is Paleozoic Heliocositis. Casistus? Fuck, whatever. Something. Very spooky. Anyway. Special summon this. Okay. So it just straight up summons itself as a normal monster. Also, after this effect is resolves, XYZ summon a water XYZ using monster you control's materials, including this card. Once per turn, once per chain. Wow. This is cool. I like this. This is neat. This is an effect we don't have on a Paleo so far. Very cool. Very cool. Toad on opponent's turn, though? This is sick, though. I like this. It's not good on its own. It does require another dude. It does require another Paleo to be good. That's pretty cool. Right. Next we have Black Dustin. Link 1. 1 Dustin monster's material. Cannot be used as Fusion, Synchro, XYZ, or a summon. You mean, they probably meant Link summon. Anyway, also Dustin monsters you control. Oh, okay. What is it meant to be then? Tribute summon? Whatever. Anyway. Also, Dustin materials monsters cannot be used as Link material. While this card points to a Dustin monster, your opponent's monsters cannot target this card for attacks. You can only each of the following effects of the Black Dustin once per turn. If this card is Link summoned, you can special summon a Dustin monster from your hand or graveyard to your opponent's side of the field. And if you do, special summon a Dustin monster from your hand or deck to your side of the field. Cool. When an opponent's monster activates this effect, while this card points to a Dustin monster, quick effect, you activate this effect. The activated effect becomes destroy one monster in your opponent's main monster zone. This is pretty cool. Because of the card House Dustin, so when it's destroyed, you get to summon a bunch of fiends from your deck. Pretty cool. Pretty neato card. Next, we have a Brahma the Cubic Lord, a 1 level 4 lower cubic monster. Points down. What is up with Link 1s? Or all these Link 1s? Whatever. Anyway. You can always special summon this once per turn. It gains 500 attack for each cubic monster with a different name in your graveyard. If this card is Link summoned. If this Link summoned card is sent to the graveyard, you can target any number of cubic cards in your graveyard and or among your banished cards up to the number of cubic counters on the field +1. Okay. Shuffle them into the deck. And if you do, you can send up to that number of cubic cards with different names from your deck to your graveyard. Interesting. So it basically needs you to play the level 1 dude. So you can shuffle them into the deck and then send cubic cards from different names. This is cool. However, like 1. Anyway, cool though. I like this. Neat card. I feel like it's a bit too good. But also at the same time, the cubic counters are kind of bad, right? Next one. Super K41. Oh, I see what you did there. Super Kaiju War Machine. I get it. 2 monsters, including a Kaiju monster. You can only also use 1 Kaiju monster your opponent controls as material to link summon this card. Monsters this card points to cannot activate their effects. If this card points to a Kaiju monster, you can remove 2 Kaiju counters from anywhere on the field, or discard 1 card, place 1 Kaiju continuous spell or trap from your deck face up in your spawn trap card zone. And if you do, place one kaiju counter on it. Very pog champ. Cool as fuck. I love it. I love this. This card's kind of crazy. This card kind of crazy. And this card kind of crazy. You know what? I think it'd be a bit too much for you to all vote on all 6 of these cards. So, I think that I will choose my personal favorite one as the champion for Jark. And my champion for Jark will be the Mecha Phantom Beast level 4. I think this is the most balanced one. And it's cool. It's also realistic. And it's PogChamp. And it's not a Link monster. And we hate Link monsters. Alright. What do we think about Lizardbolt? Vote now on your device's chat. Easy 5 from the Twitch chat seems. Lizardbolt's at easy 5. The extra deck is broken. The extra deck stuff is a bit too over-tuned, I think. It's nice of them to give us the option, though. I'm excited to see what you think I submitted. Liquid Cubic really needs to stay. It doesn't need to be like... Or give us some other restriction. Yeah, the fact that you can just go Dooza into anything is a bit crazy. It would need to be like a Link 2 at most or something. Yeah. I think we can all agree on the Lizardbolt being a 5. Alrighty. Next up is Team Yadalocked. We all love Team Yadalocked here and there. We all love Team Yadalocked videos. And if you don't like Team Yadalocked videos, you're incorrect. And they gave us some cards to review. So we have 3 different cards here. We have Dope Frog it's just Dope Frog with a Papega face. We've got Blackwing Kalsus, the Noob Shadow. And we've got Nadir Servant. Interesting. Right. First one. During either player's damage step, when a Blackwing monster you control is attacking or being attacked, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard. You win the duel. Interesting. With an attack points of 420 and a defense points of 690, this is the first monster of the game with this stat line. Very PogChamp. Next card is Nadir Servant. Send 1 monster from your extract to the graveyard, then add 1 Dogmatica monster or Fallen of Albus from your deck or graveyard to your hand that has an attack less than or equal to that sent monster in the graveyard. Also, for the rest of this turn, after this card resolves, you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck. You can only activate 1 Nadir Servant per turn. I don't know what I think about this one. Right, next one is Dope Frog. Level 1 Aqua Fire, 0/0. When your opponent activates Blackwing Kalute the Moon Shadow, send this card from your hand or field to the graveyard, negates effect. And if you do, destroy all dark monsters your opponent controls. Interesting. I'm gonna start talking about this one. So I think that this card is a bit too good to be in the game. Like I feel like this card does a bit too much. I don't think the not summoning from extract part is enough of a deterrent for you to not play this in a wide variety of decks. It feels like it's super overtuned. It gets you a monster which searches another monster or card or trap card even, or it can also sends from the extract graveyard. So going second you can send Natis. Going first you can send Apclone, and if you're playing Shaddoll, this is just fucking Rhoda for the entire Shaddoll archetype. I think this card's a bit crazy. I think this is a bit unrealistic to be printed in Yu-Gi-Oh! However, these two, I don't know. I'm not sure about these. I think Dope Frog might be too overpowered to beat The Kelsus. Right, what are we thinking, Twitch chat? What are you thinking about Teen Yadalote's submission? Vote on your devices now. Ecclesia would be broken? Like it would be searchable super easy? Yeah. I think it's better that Ecclesia doesn't stay. Like, I don't know. Like, you get a search for Ecclesia, which is another searcher, and also you get it done from the extracted graveyard? It seems a bit too good. Seems a bit too good. The first card needed, you can only activate this effect if your opponent is capable of checking submission. Alrighty, it seems like a very big divide between 5 and 1 between the Twitch chat. Very big divide. I hope Gage opens Dupe Frog in the next episode. Same. It'd be very good for him in the progression series. Be very good for them in the progression series. Alrighty, we're giving it a 5. Let's go, Pog Champ. Alrighty, next up we have a submission from the one, the only, Septo. And their submission is Infernity Calm. Alrighty, next card. We've got custom Time Thief cards. Seems like to be a fan favorite archetype between many people. Second submission for Time Thief today. Pog Champion. Alrighty. We've got Time Thief Transporters. Level 4 Dark Machine with 1200 attack and 1200 defense. Quick effect. You can discard this card, detach all XYZ materials, minimum 2, from a Time Thief XYZ monster you control. And if you do, special summon 1 Time Thief monster from your graveyard. It cannot be used as XYZ material, and also banish it when it leaves the field. Interesting. But it can... Okay. And if a Time Thief card in your possession is attached from an XYZ monster you control, quick effect, you can special summon this card from your graveyard, banish when it leaves the field. You can only use one of the effects per turn, only once that turn. Interesting. This is pretty cool. This is pretty cool indeed. I think it's a bit too situational. That's kind of the problem. I think this card's a bit too situational. Next up, we have a field spell. I wonder if they got a level 1 that searches a field spell. Oh, it's a link 2, Pog. Right. Cool card. So you just get to detach 2 materials. So it discards itself, detaches materials, summons a dude from grave. But why can't they be used as link material? Oh, it's because they have a link 2. Right. Okay. Neat card. Next up is Time Thief Clock Base. When this card's activate and control monsters, you can summon a Time Thief Regulator from your deck. If a Time Thief XYZ monster control... If a Time Thief XYZ monster detaches a material, apply the following effect depending on what card was attached. Or detached, rather. If there's a monster, you can add a Time Thief card from your deck to your hand. Spell. Target 5 Time Thief cards in your graveyard that are bounced from your graveyard, shuffle them all into the deck. Trap. Bounce the top card of your opponent's deck. Each deck can only be applied once per turn. You can only activate 1 Time Thief clock base per turn. You cannot special summon for the extra deck except Time Thief monsters. This card's a bit too good, I feel. This card is a bit crazy. And by a bit crazy, I mean absolutely nuts. Because you can just... Not only can you also just, like, use... Winder... Or not Winder, the... Whatever, the rank 4 Time Thief dude to bounce yourself off the field. But also just summons the best card in the deck. The Regulator. This card's crazy. Next up. Time Thief's double Dray Clock. Yep, clock. Detach all materials from Time Thief you control. Draw cards equal to the amount attached. Maximum 2. You cannot summon from... You cannot special monsters during the turn. You activate this card except... Okay. Fine. It just, It's a trade-in. It's situational, requires you to have a dude. You need to detach all the materials from a dude you control. You can't special summon at all, except Time Thief monsters. Yeah, I feel like this is a realistic Yu-Gi-Oh card. Next up, Time Thief, a Blueprint's trap card. When your opponent special summons a monster from the extra deck, look at your opponent's hand. And if you do, attach one card from it to a Time Thief you control. You can banish this card from your graveyard and target a Time Thief monster you control. Attach a card from both your graveyard and your opponent's graveyard to it as material. You can only use one of its effects per turn. Okay. This is so broken. So incredibly broken. So broken. The fact that this is a searchable trap does shoot. Holy shit, it just takes the card forever. Oh my god. Good lord. Jesus Christ, searchable trap does shoot. Dude, you can trap trick for this. Oh yeah, I guess you can trap trick for fucking like Minecraft and shit too, but you just look at their hand and yoink? Ah, whatever. Next up, Time Thief Orphan Naiwenti. Psychic Link 2, left and down right. 2 Time Thief monsters, except herself. If this card is in the extra monster zone, discard a Time Thief card. Special summon a Time Thief monster from your graveyard, but banish it during the end phase of this turn. If a Time Thief monster is XYZ summoned, or... yeah, if a Time Thief XYZ special summoned to a zone this card points to, you can attach one card from your hand to it as material. Yep, this is realistic. Yep, fine. Real card. Yep, cool. I like this one. Next up, Time Thief Reshaper. It's just Redoer but flipped. Okay, so it's just Redoer, but different effects. So they should say bottom. That'd be cooler. Reverse Redoer. Monster banishes card until the end phase. Spell. Add a Time Thief card from your deck to your hand. Then send a Time Thief card from your deck to your graveyard. Okay. Trap. Place one set card you poke just on top of the deck. This is a bit too similar for Redoer for my liking. Anyway, what do you all think about Lovesick Time Thief? I think the art used for it is fine. Like I think just using the actual art of the cards is like fine. However, a bit too overtuned. A bit too overtuned these cards are. And then these are cool. The Link monster you made and the transporters and the double clock are fine. They're fine cards. But like searchable field spell that summons a dude from deck and is also just part of Avarice or adds a dude from deck to hand. It's a bit too good. It's a bit too good. It's a bit too good. What do you guys think? Chat, what do you think? A 2? Yeah, I'm feeling a 2 because there's 2 cards that were balanced. No, it's 3 actually. Whatever. Anyway. Thank you for the submission, Lovesick. Really appreciate it. Really cool designs. A bit too good, though. A bit too good. Read Infernity come? Never. It's my show. Next up. All right. Next up is from Stevie Blunder. And the title of his email was Picklecock.
It's not the
Mask,
deck,
thank you for the gift of sub to
pilots.
Turn Twiggy. Thanks, Stevie. Appreciate it. Right. Next up. Okay. I think I'll do one more, or a few more rather. So we have, okay, Take. Okay. Just 1 second, chat. We're gonna fine. Fine. Okay. We're gonna do a speed round, chat, for these late submissions, alright? We're doing some late submissions. We're gonna rapid fire round. Rapid fire round, alright? I think that's only fair. There is a few more archetypes that have a bit too many cards in them for my liking. It's also, a lot of it is just wheat bait. Unfortunately, there's a few too many wheat bait. I hate wheat bait. There's one that's cool though, but it's a few too many cards once again. There's one that actually has like cool artwork. This one has a lot of booba. I have a special surprise at the end, I guess. Right. Let's go for Upnewt's Heraldic King cards, or Heraldic Beast cards rather. First up, we have Heraldic Beast Salamander, level 4 Fire Reptile. If this card is in your graveyard, you can discard a Heraldic Beast monster and special summon this card from your graveyard, but banish it when it leaves the field. Once per turn, you can discard a Heraldic Beast monster to discard a spell trap on the field, destroy the target. Cool. Very pog. Next up, Heraldic Beast Xylent. Dragon, level 4, 1900 attack, 1300 defense. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can add a heraldry spell trap from deck or graveyard to your hand. Okay, this card's a bit too overpowered, I think. Yours a bit too good, in my personal opinion. A bit too good. But you know what? Heraldic Beasts suck. Next up, Advanced Heraldry Reborn. Target 2 or 3 of your banished Heraldic Beast monsters and special summon both of those. Special summon those targets, not both. It should say this is those because it can target 2 or 3. Immediately after this card resolves, XYZ summon 1 monster from your extra deck or graveyard using those monsters only. This is cool. I like this. This is a cool card. I don't know. I don't know how the fuck you're banishing your shit. It's kind of weird. I guess the Heraldic Beasts kind of banish themselves. Anyway. Rank 4, Heraldic King Phantom Phenome. 2 level 4 Heraldic Beast monsters. Once per chain. Quick effect, you can target one of the monsters you control and declare 1 card name. Detach 1 material from this card, and if you do, change the name of the target to the declared name. That's cool. If your opponent controls a monster with the same name as a monster you control, its activated effects are negated. Psychic type monster you control cannot have their effects negated. You can only special summon this per turn. This is cool. This is a cool ass card. This is sick. I love this. Once per chain, quick effect, declare a card name, you just change the name of the monster. Super cool. Super cool. I love these. I love these a lot. Right, rapid fire round once again. Rapid fire round. I like these a lot. I like these a lot. What do you guys think? I don't think it's too broken. I think it's fine. I think these are cool. And after this chat, by the way, after I am done with these last few submissions, we're going to do some tiebreakers and we're going to crunch down to see what the best of the best are. Recently took all this stuff out of my book. Still hoping for the day they make it playable. Yeah. I love the Heraldic Beast, chat. If any of you were with me since day one, you would know that I love Heraldic Beast. It was one of the first decks I ever picked up as a kid. Yeah. By the way, chat, I have all the scores. I have all the scores written down. So don't worry about it. Alright. I have all the scores written down. Oh, wow! We have a tie between 4 and 3. I'll be generous and give it a 4. 3.5. 3.5. I think it's fair enough. I think that's fair enough. I have all the averages written down. I don't care. I don't care about the averages. That's nerd stuff. Only nerds care about averages. You nerd. I'm doing a final vote at the end, by the way. So anyway. Next up, we have Take-kun's Twilight Sworn support cards. We've got Fellis, Twilight Sworn Hunter. Really cool artwork for these cards, by the way. I don't know where they yanked them, though. This card cannot be normal summoned or set. Must be first person summoned by a card effect. If this card is banished by a monster effect, special summon it. You can banish this card you control, quick effect, target a monster your opponent controls, and banish it. Then send the top 2 cards of your deck to the graveyard. Cool. It's just Fellis but banishes. PogChamp. Genus, the Lightsworn Cleric. Or the Twilight Sworn Cleric, rather. If a Lightsworn monster is sent to your graveyard or banished while this card is in your hand or graveyard, special summon this card. Cool. If this card is special summoned, you can special summon a Lightsworn monster from your hand. And if you do, that monster gains 500 attack. Cool. I like this one. I like this one. If a Lightsworn monster you control activates its effect, send the top 2 cards of your deck to the graveyard. Cool. I like this. Super sick card. Gives an extender for Lightsworn. Next. Curious. Lightsworn Tyrant. Warrior Fusion monster that needs 3... God, I'm dying. I'm actually dying, chat. God. 3 Lightworm monsters with a different names must be fusion summoned by banishing the above materials. If this card leaves the field because of an opponent's card, you can trigger 1 card that is banished or in your graveyard, add it to your hand. And if it is a monster, you can special summon it. If this card is link summoned, you can target... if this card is fusion summoned, you can target a card in the field and banish it. If a card is a banish or sent to the graveyard, to your graveyard by an effect, send the top 2 cards of your deck to your graveyard. You know what? This is cool. I like this. This is very cool. I like this. How are you fusion? Oh, yeah, duh. Cool. I like this. What do you guys think about these Lightsworn cards? Vote on your devices now. This is cool. I like these. Not too overcomplicated or anything. They're sick. Very pogue. But also Konami hate Lightsworn. So, it's never happening. Solid 3s. I love these. The artwork of these is sick. I'm a big fan of the artwork that you chose for these. Even though it's not yours. The artwork in general is just nice. Alright, it seems like the chat is saying 3. The chat is indeed saying 3. One sec. Just... Alright. Next up is Mavericks' real submission, which is a Gravekeeper card. So I'm going to quickly put the poll up. 3, 2, 1. Okay. I'm going to start the poll. Alright. Gravekeeper's Champion. Very edgy. Looks kind of real, but as the gold sarcophagus in the background, it's funny. Spellcaster effect monster. If you control no monsters or a monster you control a Gravekeeper monster, you can special summon this card from your hand in defensive position. You cannot summon monsters to turn you activate this card. This effect except Gravekeeper monsters. If this card is special summoned, you can send a Gravekeeper monster from your deck to the graveyard, and if you do, add a Gravekeeper's monster from your deck to your hand with a different level on the monster. You can only use this effect once per turn. Very simple. Very simple. I don't know what sending a Gravekeeper from the deck to grave does for you, though. But it's cool. Very pogue. Special summons the stuff from hand. Share if you play Gravekeepers. Oh, wow. Chat's giving it a 7. Vote on your devices now, chat. We don't have that many votes. We don't have that many votes. Send the fusion dude and then add reborn. Add back the dude. Oh, right, okay. I see. That's cool. Very neat card. Not too broken. Makes sense. Alright, chat's giving it a 3, close to 5. I'll almost give it a 3. I'll give it like a 4. In my personal taste. Next up, we have Malice Severus support by Al Bazinga. Maleseverus Spatula, and Hungry Maleseverus a Cauldron. We've got the Spatula, which is level 2 Fiend. Let me pull up for 2 minutes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, starting to pull. Spatula. So you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard. Push summon a Maleseverus monster from your hand or graveyard. Except itself. If you control Maleseverus monster, you can summon this card from your hand. Also, you can't summon for the turn except Fiend monsters. Cool. Does everything what it needs to do. Next up, the XYZ for Maleseverus. 2+ level 2 Fiend monster. During either player's turn, quick effect, you can detach a material from this card, then target a card in the field and destroy it. Then apply one of the following effects depending on the card can destroy it. If it is a monster, this card gives 500 attack and defense. Spell, they get the effect of that card and cards with that name. Cool. So if you change the effect of this card to a spell card, it would actually negate. Cool. Trap card, it's unaffected by spell and trap cards this turn. Wow, very cool. I like this. Very pog cards. Very cool. I like it. The artwork's nice. Sweet. I like this. Vote on your devices on what you think this should get, chat. I think these are pretty neat. Very neato. Very simple. Very cool. It seems nearly Toad level good. Yeah, I would say this is Toad level good. It's a bit too good. But also, what other deck is level 2 Fiends? What other level 2 Fiends are there in the game? Fabled? Okay. Okay. Did you know that the Fableds that are level 2 are all beasts and not Fiends? BA under Gnome? Yo, that'd be crazy. Right, Maleseverus are getting a 4. Getting a 4. Next up is the last card for today, or almost the last card, which is from a ninja. Treasure of the Deep Sea King. You can only activate this card while you have a water attribute monster in your graveyard. Reveal any number of water monsters from your deck with different names. Add an aqua monster from your deck to your hand that is the same level as the number of monsters you revealed. You can activate this effect. You can activate one of these per turn. Different names water monsters. Adds an aqua. Kind of busted, but you have to have a water monster in your grave. Add swap. Okay, this one's a bit broken. This one is a bit too broken. What do y'all think about it? Treasure. Alright, put this on for 1 minute. I think this is a bit too broken, a bit too overtuned. Not having artwork is a bit sage too. I think it's a bit too broken, but like you also have to reveal water monsters with different names, but also this is easy. You just add swap rock from deck to hand. It's a bit over. I think it's a bit too good. I think it's a bit too good. But I don't know, it's kind of weird. Kind of weird, but I think this just being able to add anything and revealing any water monsters is a bit too good. I think a bit too good, and I think Twitch chat does indeed agree. A bit too good. My card didn't make it. If you guys DM'd me on Discord, it won't work. Okay, Maverick sent me his submission. You sent an email? Damn it. Le Prince sent me custom cards. You know what? How about this? For everyone that sent a late submission that I didn't get around, I will do masks though. I'll do masks because they're a G. However, I will get to them at some stage, okay? I just don't have enough time today. But we will go through them, okay? I promise. Okay? Just not today. Right. Okay, chat? Is that good enough for you? I'll still get through them. Just maybe not today. Um. Okay, someone sent me a submission and the card does not exist. Mask sent me one. There we go. Be a link monster. Great. Thanks for that, Mask. Brilliant. Yeah. Cool. Okay. Some other person's not gonna make it. Honestly, Tub, I don't even see yours. I don't even see your submission here. Whatever. Anyway. Here's my custom. Is mine there? Let's see. Leak emails. It's time to leak the email chat. I don't think there's anything here that matters. I'd be doxing people's names. I'm not gonna show the emails. I just realized. Oh, that was almost bad. Did you check the junk folder? Yes. My entire thing is in Irish. But, nah. Everything should be here. My submission is probably too big for review. I sent through a throwaway. Right, okay. Well, not everyone did. Mine has a heart at the end. Oh, okay, there we go. The Polish name. Yeah. Polski. Arshel, you really made me fucking look up your email just for this. I hate you so much. Oh, fuck. Frankie sent one too. Okay, we're gonna do Frankie's as well. We're gonna have to do... Oh, of course. Of course, it's another meme submission. Everyone who's like, no, Vlad, no, please, look at my submission. It's all fucking memes. Oh, yeah, okay. And then fucking Seb is like, ha 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 ha, Hitleo, ha ha. Oh, man, I hate you guys so much. I fucking hate you guys so much. I hate you guys so much sometimes. Fucking Arashel sends me Alistair the Searching link 1. Mine doesn't even click it. I'm sorry. God damn, I hate you guys. Alright. What's Frankie's submission? Sniffa, Dark Magician of the Burning Abyss. Even my artist is trolling me. Even my artist is trolling me. God damn it, Frankie. While on the field, hand, or graveyard, this card is also a spellcaster type. If you control a monster that's not a Burning Abyss, a Dark Magician monster, or a Magician monster that specifically is Dark Magician or Dark Magician Girl, it's text, destroy this card. You can only activate one of these effects per turn only once that turn. If you control those monsters, you can summon from hand. If this card's sent to the graveyard, you can choose up to 3 Burning Abyss, Dark Magician cards, or cards that specifically list Dark Magician or Dark Magician Girl in their text, and place them on top of the deck in your order. And if you do, you can have all monsters you evoke those lose 500 attack for each of the cards placed this way. Thank you, Frankie. Very cool. Very cool. Thank you for that. And then we have from Mask. One non-wind Burning Abyss monster. This card's always treated as a Burning Abyss card. Sky Striker Ace for Freyate. This card can act directly. It's Burning Abyss. It's Dante Hayate. I fucking hate you guys, dude. I hate you guys so much. Oh my god. Oh my god. Do 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 do. Metaphys replay. Okay. Anyway. What about my custom cards? Whatever, man. I made the alien support. Right, okay. I did see that email. And I was gonna click on it. and I might still click on it. Prince. This one doesn't exist. This is a ninja. David Kim. There's a few too many of them, unfortunately. Try for right now. Maliciverous. Did you see the email I sent? Yes, I did. It's all good. It is all good though. We do not need a replay. It's all good. Okay. Okay, I think I'm just gonna end it off here. Okay, there you go. Weird how my email shows. I'm not sure what name you use for your email. That's the thing. Could be in junk. I don't think it would be in junk. Tie break time, yeah. Okay, chat. Doombreed. I think I saw yours actually. Yeah. Oh yeah. Fuck. Sorry, Doombreed. Didn't you already send something? Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. You sent a big archetype. Okay. You know what? Fine. I did skip yours earlier. You did send before the time limit. So you know what? I will give you that. I will give you that. Fine. That's fine. You did send before today, so it's fine. And then it was too many. Okay. Fine. Okay. Here is Doombreed's Chaos support card. We have Descent into Chaos. When a spell trap card is activated, shuffle a light and a dark banish monster into your deck. Negate the activation. Okay. If a monster would banish light and or dark monsters from your graveyard to special summon itself by its own way, you can banish this card from your graveyard as one of those light or dark monsters. Ooh. This is interesting. Really simple card. Really cool. The graveyard effect's pretty neat. Yeah. This is a fine Yu-Gi-Oh card. I like this. Not broken. No, like, finally a Chaos support card that's not broken. This is just cool and good. Realistic. Art is also realistic. Could be a real card. A1. This is an A1 for me. Not gonna lie. I'm very happy I looked at this one. I like this one a lot. It probably not a card that would be played because obviously all the Chaos decks are like combo decks. But this is a neat card. I like this. I like the flavor of this card. I like it. Thank for submission. Now let's see what the Twitch chat has to say about it. Vote on your devices now, Twitch chat. Vote on your devices now. Or I will brutally murder you. What? Anyway. What were you saying? Anyway. Vote on your devices now. Alright. Boop, 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 boop. Alright, chat. Scrapling has a card? Oh, yeah. Alrighty. Looks like the Chaos card. Descent into Chaos. Gets a 4 from the chat. Very pog. Thank you so much for your submission. He slept. Alright. Okay, so it's time, chat. We have quite a lot of decks here for the first ever custom card showdown. And only one of these decks can win. Now, I'm going to be basically cutting it off to every deck that got 4 or higher. So I did really like the BES deck, but it'll unfortunately be knocked out. Same thing with Gusto. Hexel. And Apache. RIP. Pendulum of Souls. I'm sorry, Ned Fractor. It's a no from me. Earthbound Immortal card. Sorry. Dream Mirror card. RIP. Time Thief from Lufsik. Apologies. Heraldic Beast. It did technically get a 4 and a 3, so we're gonna keep the Heraldic Beast in. Gravekeepers, I'm sorry. spell card for water. I'm sorry. Alright. So we still have quite a... Ooh, and a volcanic one. R.I.P. Pain. Right. So. We have still quite a few left. What is this? Why do I click the links? Nice. Oh. I could just give you a top 16. Is there 16 decks here? 16 cards even? 1, 2. Oh. There's 14. There's 14 cards. Or there's 14 decks after the thing. Right. Gravekeeper should make it? No. Okay. So, I'm sorry, Heraldic Beasts. We're gonna cut them off. I don't know why this is here. I'm very, very, we are very, very, inconsistent in our typing. Okay. They rated higher than Heraldic. G gives almost 5. I mean, the thing with the Heraldic Beast one is I got 4 and 3 at the same time. Okay. Ultimate zombie power. I think, okay, so it was between 4 and 3, so I'm gonna get rid of it, unfortunately. Yeah. Same thing with the Lyrilisk Link 4. Link 1, rather. Apologies. But we need to cut some. We need to cut them down. We need to come down, chat. The sus one doesn't count. I'm sorry, you had it locked. Too meme. Shell Pearl, Vind, Arcturus, the meme deck, fine. Rewind, fine. Lizardbolt, fine. Malciverus, Can we keep all the... Wait, do we have enough 5s? One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, we have exactly 5 5s. Wait, yeah, we can just do these. Yeah, fine. Fine. Alright. So we have top 5 here, chat. So we have the Plunder Patrol Ship Wind, Ecclesia, the Arcturus archetype somehow. We've got Time Thief Rewind and the Lizardbolt. Alrighty. So just to quickly... Plunder Patrol, Plunder Wind, Time Thief Rewind, Arcturus, Shell Pearl, Lizardbolt, Dreamflower. Try to get Ecclesia and Metaphys are placed 1 to 8. Alright, okay. All for Time Thief support. Alright, boys. Oh, we also have the Persona song gone. Great. Perfect song for Time Thief, anyway. Right. Just so we can quickly see all the cards again. Once again, apologies for the ones that didn't make it in for this video. Some of them are a bit too large. Shell Pearls. Shell Pearl make it? No. Sag. I really like Shell Pearl. No, 1 second, chat. Bear with me. Where did the other emails go? Oh, there we go. Judge. Blind Edge. Another one that didn't make it. I'm sorry. I am sorry. God, there's so many of these that didn't make it. I feel so bad. Metaphys. How do I lose these? How have I lost emails? Am I dumb? Yeah, I am. Don't answer that question. Seer Nose. Okay, there we go. We found Ecclesia. Okay. There. We got Ecclesia. We run to next month. Yeah, I'll probably do this again. I do like these. Right, so we got that. Shell Pearls. Jeff or something. What was a 5 again? I'm so stupid. Time Thief Rewind. So Jark. Time Thief Arcturus. God, why is it so hard to find these? God damn it. Why am I so stupid? Why am I stupid, man? Why am I so stupid? Fuck, man. I can't find these cards, man. Fuck. Okay, find Arcturus. Man, why am I so stupid, man? Fuck. Shit, man. I mean, I could just go over. Oh, there were so many. There was so many archetypes. Like, I think there's like about 10 that I skipped because like there was one person who sent a full 40 card deck of custom cards, and I feel so bad skipping it. I feel terrible for skipping it, but like also too much. Like, it's. I really should have. I probably should have just specified that like maximum 5 cards for an archetype or something. It's fine to have like more than 5, but like I think some people just took it seriously. Like, I don't know. I should have just said 1 card. It would have been way fucking easier. It would have been way fucking easier. People go a bit too wild for fucking for custom cards. That's the thing. This. Where's Ecclesia? There we go. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and now we need 4 and 5, which is Vind and Lizard Bolt. How did I lose the Plunder Patrol? God, I feel so bad skipping so many of these, dude. Fuck. Why do I have so many emails, man? Okay, there we go. I found the Plunder Patrol ship. Okay, 1, 2, 3. What am I missing? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm missing the Lizard Bolt. So that's a newer one, I'm pretty sure. What was Jark's email name? That, okay. There we go. Found it. Okay. Oh, finally, chat. Sorry for bearing with me. Don't worry. After this, I will give you your prize. Don't worry. Don't worry, chat. I'll give you everything what you want for. All right, boys. 1 sec. We need hype music. We need hype music for this one. Nah. Alrighty. This is it. We've had so many submissions put in, and so many of them didn't even make it in. But here we have our top 5 submissions. We have Arcturus by Reggie Ruler. We have Time Thief Rewind by Kingman. We have Tri Brigade Ecclesia by Cyrano Wygeo. We've got Plunder Patrol Ship Vind from Nathan or Not. And finally, Mecha Phantom Beast Lizard Bolt from Jark. As you'll see, a lot of these are just singular cards. Ignore the other ones in this one. It's just this one we're talking about. And sometimes less is more. But also, we didn't have that much time to do all of the submissions because there's a few of them, and there's a lot of them that were 40 card decks, and we have to look at every single card. Apologies. However, I will try to get to each and every one of your submissions. Okay, I'm sorry if you do not make it into this one. Anyway, it's time for the chat to decide the winner of CCS 1. Will it be Arcturus, Steeled Only? Will it be Time Thief Rewind? Will it be Tri Brigade Mommy? Will it be Wind Ship? Or will it be Auroradon Target? Okay, now I should make it nicer. Mecha Phantom Beast Bolt. Okay. Boys, I'm giving you 3 minutes to vote. Pick carefully, Twitch chat. We have Lizard Bolt, Wind, Ecclesia, Time Thief Rewind, and the Arcturus archetype. I don't know how the fuck this made it to the final, but you know what? It did. It did. Can't believe this is in here. Look at the fucking artwork, dude. I mean, maybe that's a charm of it, right? Upside down carrier, wide nexture. Good art for Rewind. Ecclesia Mommy. Patrol Ship Wind. Level 8. Lizard Bolt. Alright, boys. Vote on your devices now. Who do you think should be the winner of CCS 1? Custom Card Showdown 1. And after this, I will give my Twitch chat a little something extra. One of the submissions that did not make it in, and this will definitely not make it into the YouTube video. So if you want some exclusive content that you won't find on YouTube, make sure to follow me on Twitch. That's where my main platform is, people. I hate making YouTube videos. But if any of my viewers want to edit videos for me for free, and I give you absolutely nothing in return, PM me. On to the content. It seems like the Wind Ship is in the lead. And the Mecha Phantom Beast Bolt being in last place, I'm very heartbroken about that. Very close 3-way tie between Steeled Only, Rewind, and Mommy, though. But it does seem like Wind Ship is the one. Wind Plunder Patrol Ship. And I think it's a pretty cool design, just making the Plunder Patrol Ship a Pendulum monster. But I also do think that Mommies are Pog. And Rewind is also Pog. Vote on your devices now, chat. It does seem like we do have a winner, but anything can tide. Anything can change the tide, chat. Vote on your devices. Now. I demand you. I demand it. Oh, and also the misspelled Ecclesia, but we don't talk about the part where they misspelled it. How are there 95 viewers but only 30 votes? Because it's because they're watching stream. Most of them are bots that I paid for. Mr. Destructed in chat if you're a bot. Thank you. Alright. And the winner of CCS1 is Plunder Patrol Ship Vin. Woo! Yeah, bug jump! Wowza! Woo! Mr. Destructoid clap! Thank you so much for coming out, boys. Really enjoyed this. This was a lot of fun. I finally have content, but this is a 3-hour VOD that I'm gonna have to edit now. Thanks. And if you're watching from YouTube, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and all that good shit to see all less of this content. 07 troops. Alright. And now on to the Twitch exclusive content. Bow chicka wow wow. Chat, I might get banned. Alright? So this might be my last stream. If I show you this, I might get fucking banned. Chat, I'll just show you the email this person sent me. Oh my god, dude. I just don't understand some people and why they think it's okay to send this type of shit. Oh my god, furries, dude. Okay. Alright. Ahem. Oh, by the way, my entire Gmail's in Irish. Ahem. I'm gonna read it out to you, okay? Now presenting Who Samo. It's a brand new custom archetype based on the popular mobile game Tokyo After School Summers. This is a unique deck that plays somewhat like Satellar Knights. But instead of ending on some boss monsters, you instead pick one of the monsters to contact fuse into, one fusion at a time, which then grants powerful effects to your other monsters, and vice versa. Also, they're gay furries. I'm not making this shit up. I'm not making this shit up. Anyway. How many of these can I show? Which of these can I not show? You know what? I think all of these aren't against TOS. But you know what? I don't think any of these are actually against TOS. But this is definitely not as bad as the Parlor. They're not TOS, they're just weird, yeah. They are just weird and not TOS, yeah. Okay. You know what, chat? Okay. You know what? This is easier. Chat, here's a link, okay? Here's a link. You can click on it. That's a Yu-Gi-Oh deck. I'm not gonna look at it on stream. They're fine. But
It's not the
why the fuck would you send me this?
I'm at work, can I safely open this link?
I wouldn't risk it. But it's so weird. It's so weird. And you know what? I'm not gonna fucking shame them for it, right? But dude, not the time or place. Literally not the time or place. Oh, it's so weird. Whatever you're into. right? Whatever the fuck you're into, I don't give a shit, right? I don't fucking care. But my God, why? The problem is that the worst one is it's the extract ones. This is what showed up for me. It's way funnier. When you rate Farfa, can we spam it in chat and say that we're no, dude, no. No. Whining Pup is a high school. Dude, it's so bad. The one after that is even worse. Just God. It's so bad, man. Down bad. Fucking down bad, dude. Literally, oh my God, so bad. But you know what? It's like not even that bad. But like, God. It's so incredibly down bad. Yo, one of them has a fucking huge bulgy wolgy though. One of them is a fucking awooga, mate. Kaka. Am I right, chat? Kaka. Wait, why is Kaka not enabled? Nah. The fuck? Kaka has to be enabled. What's wrong with BTTV? Oh yeah, I still need to coin flip for top mod, you're right. Did I not have Kaka enabled? Wow, I really don't. That's crazy. Let's change that. I don't know how I don't have Kaka. What the fuck? I could have sworn I put it in. That's wild. Get it. Anyway, chat. Now it's time to stop stalling. You have this one too? Dog Jam's good. Yeah. Alright, chat. It's time. The moment you've all been waiting for. Toblinario has been banned from my Twitch chat for 3 days. Oh, sorry. He's been unmodded in my Twitch chat for 3 days. And his fate will be finally decided once again. Will he finally get the coin flip right? Or will he get it wrong? And you too can play at home by betting your channel pointos. Will it be heads? Will it be tails? Will we go back to loving Tub or will we keep hating Tub? Coin flip for Tub's destiny. Okay, chat, when we raid Farfa, here's the message. No. Scalpling. No. Down bad. Don't do that. I don't know why you even fucking send that message. You fucking idiot. I will probably ban you. Thanks, Scrump. Nice. Yeah, don't do that, chat. If any of you do it, I'll just ban you from Farfa's chat. I'm a mod there. Oh, by the way, did you guys know that mods can now predict? Mods can now use vote in predictions, by the way, now. Very pog. Alright, Tub. Alright, Tub. 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 Heads or tails? This is your final destiny. This is your final destiny. You'll go with tails. There we go, chat. All right. One sec. What's music that I can use for the coin flip? What music can we use for the coin flip? How music? You know what? You know what? I've got it. I've got it. Oh, I know. I've got a better one. All right. Toblenario has chosen Tails. If he gets this right, he will be a mod again. If he gets it wrong, he'll have to try another day. Your faith rests in this coin flip. Congratulations. Toblenario has his mod back. Easy money. Congratulations to all the winners. Toblenario, welcome back.
Since you're flipping for mods, can you flip to unmod Sean?
Yeah, I'm down.
COD 10.
Wait, why did Tub get banned? Wait, Cinder banned him. What the fuck?
Outplayed Tub.
Oh my god. Alright. Tub has been modded. And now we're gonna coin flip on whether or not Sean will get banned.
Banned, yeah.
Yeah.
Sean, you in here?
I don't think he's here.
Yeah.
But that's funny. You can sit on the bed.
Oh.
You can be in frame. Owen's back.
Hi guys.
Hey, Owen's back, chat.
My hair has gotten longer.
Yeah, crazy. It's been a long time since you've been in the stream. It's sad. I should just go back downstairs so we can hang out more.
It's fine. It's better for your computer to be up here since you can it's easier for you to have.
Yeah, I can
Do what you want.
It's I think since my computer's been in my room, I've become A, an alcoholic, B, I go to bed at 8 a.m.
You were an alcoholic beforehand.
Yeah, that's true. Don't tell him that though. All right, Owen or hate. Oh, love Owen, hates Tub. Yep, that's the poll. Yep. Owen, you a bitch. Well, yep, Billy just said that. Yep.
Hi, Billy.
Hey, Billy. There's Waters.
Hi. There's no solo leveling, Billy. I'm sad.
Sage. How do I vote for both? Agree. Right. Let's coin flip for. Oh yeah. Let's start another prediction. Right, chat. One more coin flip. You have 1 minute to gamble because I know you are fucking gambling addicts.
Right, I do like gambling.
What will we call for Sean? We should probably get Sean on the line.
Yeah.
We can definitely just call him. Maybe he's in work.
He's probably at work.
What if he's in? Why does he work?
He works from home, doesn't he? He's playing Destiny.
He's definitely playing Destiny.
You see, look.
Oh, he is playing Destiny. What the fuck?
Yeah. He's the dirty slut.
All right, yo, heads or tails? I'm really hoping. Fucking Sean replies. Oh, Sean's replied. Sean's replied, chat. He says, I fucking hope he doesn't. I hope he doesn't quick.
He said tails in chat.
Okay, he said tails. All right, boys. 2 tails in a row will happen. Will Sean get unmodded? Will I lose all of my mods today? Let's see what happens. This is all for all the marbles. We're flipping again. He didn't know what he's looking for. You fucking idiot. You could have just said nothing. You've been tricked. You're gonna get unmodded, son. I'm just gonna get tails. What go?
Sean, you stay.
No. He said tails.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he gets unmodded. A soul for a soul. Goodbye, Sean from the mod team. Try again tomorrow. Oh, I guess I should also end the prediction. All right, congratulations to all the headers. Tob now mod. Sean no longer mod.
Oh, the turn.
Love Tob, hate Kudo. Cinder next. Yo, Cinder. Who wants to play a game of mod or ban? I'll do it myself.
Cinder 1v1 me scrap.
Oh shit! Scrub versus fucking Cinder. Oh my god. That would be that's a money match. That would be a money match for the ages. Nah, we'll do that another day. We'll do that another day. Right, boys. Thank you so much for coming out today. I really appreciate it.
Goodbye,
Absolute.
chat.
Bye, Owen. Bye. Say bye to Owen, chat.
Bye, chat.
He says bye. Anyway, chat, thank you so much for coming out today. I really appreciate it. Today was a lot of fun. So much fun was had today. I love you all so much. Thank you so much for coming out. All the fucking gifted subs, all the submissions for the custom card thing. I really do appreciate it. Each and every single one of you, even the person who sent me gay porn. Thanks. I'm gonna not use that later. Anyway, once again, sorry for all the ones who I haven't been able to get to today. I will try do it again. I'll probably dedicate a day a week to do the custom card stuff. Just to look at them, because I think the custom cards are fun. It's something to do while we don't have events or anything. Also, before I actually leave chat, we actually do have a bit of news to cover, which I'll cover tomorrow on the Yu-Gi-Oh! News Network. So yeah, tomorrow, boys, news time, news recap, progression series, and yeah, stuff like that. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace out, chat. I love y'all. Go say hi to Nadir, because he's a cutie badootie. Alright, boys? So coming out. Ugh. Rady shady time. Yeah. Gang. Wait, what? Fuck, we don't have the song. One sec, chat. We need to get the song on. It's not the same without the song. The 07 song. This may be the end, but it's okay. I'll be alright. Saying nevermore, baby, I'm sure that's for the better. VIP Yaddle Lock? Fine. Are you happy now? Oh. There we go. Alright, Team Yaddle Lock is now a fucking sub, okay? Happy now.